we're back. Last time, the party woke up stranded on a deserted beach, separated from one another. We had Levina and Chris clinging to an overturned lifeboat as the lifeboat made its way back to shore. Aelea was on the apparently only proper lifeboat and landed separately, while Drauger and Rae were just whole ass just in a complete different part of the fucking world. The party slowly got their bearings, gathered up survivors, Drauger and Rae, were fucking thriving. Drauger did some fishing, and they set up some tents, and they found a bunch of, crates and stuff that had goodies in them. And then the party all reconnected and went to explore to see if they could find anything of merit. They found the captain's corpse, unfortunately. They also found another shipwrecked sailor from the third ship in the little fleet. Thankfully, still barely alive, and with all the efforts from the rest of the group, they managed to stabilize him and save his life. Although, to Drauger, he was, dead. So it was just like saving a corpse, so, shit, man. And then they noticed a flare, went to see it, found Horatio, regrouped, and took a little bit of a breaky break. Which is where we pick up now, as you all are sitting, resting a bit, while the rest of the remaining crew, under Horatio's guidance, sets up what little shelter they have. There are a few tents that have been managed to be scrounged up and found located. But now it seems the big concern is food and water. All told, between the 13 remaining crew members, there only seems to be about 7 days worth of rations for one person.
So I have prepared some new spells. Why didn't I prepare create food? Hold on.
Well, yeah, it's a new day, right?
Oh,
this is a short rest. This is a short rest.
I thought you said it was a long rest.
No, I said it was a short rest.
The reason
because you guys were going to be heading out again.
The reason I prepared new spells was because we did not get a chance to do that when we first woke up on the island.
Yeah, no, and I allowed you to do that.
Yeah. I do not have the ability to create food for some reason, but I do have create or destroy water, and I do have purify food and drink.
So
all very helpful.
I guess I will try fishing.
Well, for anything else, Horatio does look to the rest of you as all the resources that have currently been gathered from the shoreline are slowly kind of being piled and counted. Well, doesn't exactly look great right now. What's the count on your guys' end? We'll add it to the group sum.
Well, I got about 4 rations worth of food.
Aelea holds up one finger.
I've got 6.
He looks to Rae and Levina.
Rations, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I have 2.
Yeah, I forget what I rolled.
And
Well, since you forgot, you have none.
I can scroll up. Let me see here.
The
Where did I
history
have
goes
you?
back too far, I think.
Let me see here. Let me just see if I can find. No, damn. Okay. I believe. So I had you guys roll d6s, correct?
I think
Or
it was a
was it D8?
D10.
D10. Yes, you were correct.
'Cause
I
I
think-
rolled a 9.
Nox, you said that you had like the highest rolls when it came to those things, right?
No, I got the lowest rolls. I got a 3. I lost 1 torch and 4 rations. 3 rations.
One torch,
Two
4
of us?
rations.
So
Two
I had
of us
6
lost
rations,
9 days.
7 torches.
2 of you guys lost 9 days, so the other one had to be Rae.
Mm-hmm.
Process of elimination.
I mean, I don't remember rolling that high, but sure. let's
No,
go.
I lost 9 days. I know that
Oh,
for a fact.
you're right. Yes, because you were
Oh, the
fishing,
fish.
so you got some. Yes, the fish.
Yeah.
Fish,
I wasn't
fish.
sure if that's what you were counting.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna. You didn't note it down in your notes. I'm gonna beat you over the head with a bonk
When
stick
have I-
here.
when have I ever taken notes?
Well,
Be for real.
you're gonna
dog.
have to start getting into better habits here. All right.
I think
roll
I
me a-
rolled a 6. So I'd have 4.
Okay. So all told, 24 rations total. And that's not counting water. Shh. Thankfully, you all said that you found a fresh water supply, so that should make things easier there. Just gotta worry about purifying it. He looks up at the sky. Shouldn't be too hard.
We could do it the hard way, or I can use magic. It is, depends on what our priorities are, and if I should use that energy for something else.
Right now, once you all are done resting, I was hoping, seeing as you've all had the most success thus far, if you could continue searching this area we found ourselves in.
Is there something
Either
you're looking for?
search... He looks around at the dire streets that you all have found yourselves in. There's honestly a lot of things I'm looking for.
Well, we can't. Well, from what we were told from Glenn, it seems like there is something larger in the woods, which means we
Tilts.
can't begin construction.
You see the helmet kind of tilts up slightly and looks towards the forest. We'll have to start construction on the beach then.
Well, we can't chop down trees unless we can guarantee that it's safe.
Can you speak up a bit? Or
I
get
said,
closer
well-
to your mic?
Yeah. I said, well, we can't start chopping trees until we can at least guarantee that's safe.
We can guarantee it's safe. Ray's already cut down a tree.
That just begs the question then of how many trees are going to get cut down before somebody gets cut down.
I guess
what it's
there's only...
worth. What I was implying though, or what I was going to say, could have you sweep the shoreline, see if there's any wreckage that is washed up, or crates, any remaining supplies from any of the ships, any other survivors. Or you could do the job that the captain originally wanted you to do. Delve into the forest. Pauses. Jungle. Gather up some building supplies, maybe find some more food. Gwen did say that there was good game.
I could just stick to the shoreline and fish some more. It's at least something.
Okay.
If I could, I think if we are going to try and look into the forest for that sort of a safe place to shelter, we should probably have our supplies in order first, yes? We should go looking on the shore first, and then once we have enough surplus that if something happens to us while we were in the forest, it would not leave all of you in a bad situation, yes?
Theoretically. For our part, we'll try to clear out some of the trees on the shoreline here without delving too deep. It's not going to be a great job, but anything to give us a little bit of shade. My concern past that is obviously long-term storage of any rations, to make sure that none of the seabirds or any wandering creature tries to snap up what we have. I'll try to start the crew here some sort of project. Keep their minds occupied.
Perhaps they could make traps. And that
was
would
my
keep
thought as
them
well.
safe.
Gwen could certainly guide them on that. So... So your current vote? You're all gonna be wandering the shoreline then?
From the sounds of it.
Sounds good to me.
I think for now that'd be best.
We can save the jungle expedition, that whole adventure. We can save that for another time.
We can. There's always tomorrow.
It will still be there in the morning,
And I got a feeling so will we.
but we cannot say the same about whatever we might find on the shore. So let us get going, yes?
Yeah, we can hope they can end up in our bellies.
Horatio looks towards you, Rae, as you've been quiet for most of this conversation. Any thoughts you want to share?
We both have our advantages. I'm more than happy to do what the group wants to do, but I'm not going to lie, despite the obvious presence that seems to be have taken place in there, it seems a bit intriguing to go to the trees. But again, it's not like they're really going anywhere.
Noted. I'll try to see if we can set up maybe something in case you find any more injured. He looks towards the unconscious shipmate.
I have very little doubt that we will not come across someone.
Say that again?
I have very little doubt that we will not come across someone.
Double negative, so
Well-
you think we will?
Wait. I, Sonny, have to think really hard about what I just said. I think that we will. I think it is sure that we will find someone, body or otherwise.
Oh,
I'll try to have everything prepared for you then.
Horatio,
What can I do for you, Ray?
I think once our sleepy friend wakes up, we should obviously give him time to adjust to not being dead at sea. And then I do think that we should question him just a little bit.
Ah, told you he was dead.
I am in full agreement.
Like, not obviously interrogation, but just if the exact same thing happened to their ship that happened to ours, if they know about the other ship that we have. Because as of my understanding, we've only know for certain that 2 crashed, but we must assume that all 3 did, right?
Let me just check something. I believe, was it... Who was the one that noticed the ship going down underneath the waves? The sister ship.
That would be me, not me, Levina.
I don't remember.
I think it was Levina. I do think it was Levina. Like, it's a 99% certain thing.
It sure as hell was not me. I was rolling shit that night when it comes to seeing stuff.
Yeah.
I was in a recurring dilemma with one person on each track, and I could be fucking jealous.
No, you really couldn't. Yeah.
No.
I think it might be a safe bet that, whether through the storm or through whatever sank us, our entire expedition is probably down 3 ships.
More than likely. I mean, at the very least, we got one other person that's not from ours, which obviously we don't know exactly what he was sent on that ship to do, but I mean,
He looks like a regular deckhand to me. He was probably just one of the permanent crew.
well, another set of hands is always useful.
Always. Well, I've bothered you enough. I just have one more question. With how dire our supplies are at present, I feel bad asking this, but do you all think you could leave a majority of your rations here, the group? Take one for yourselves, obviously, for the day.
Of course.
If you think it's for the best.
We're all in good shape. We're more than capable of getting ourselves something to eat. Best leave it for the people who aren't as fortunate.
I only have one, so I will be taking it with me.
That's fair. That's fine.
Chris will give all of them.
I will also give all of mine.
You can feel the helmet glancing between you two as he offers a thankful nod. Alright. Be safe out there. If anything goes wrong, I don't know if we'll be able to come help.
I do have at least something that will... Well, we don't have players exactly. I have a certain spell that will create loud sounds, so if something goes terribly wrong, I will just let that off to let you know.
Be safe.
You as well.
With that, he returns to the rest of the group organizing everyone, checking over some of the more haggard-looking souls. You can't hear it, but you can definitely see that he's speaking with a few of them, comforting them. It's only a handful of tents that are currently set up, about 5 or so. And one of them, obviously, is currently occupied with the unconscious man. For what it is worth, it's a much better situation than it could have been. With that, your short rest slowly comes to an end, and it's now up to you guys where you would like to go.
I think before we head out, Chris is gonna kind of go to Drauger. Just go, hey, you said you wanted to have a conversation of some kind.
Yeah. So,
You see the way you said that. You see Chris immediately just like, not actually squirm, but mentally.
what do you know about that sword?
A lot.
So you understand my concern.
I understand it. I stole it. If it makes you feel any better.
Can I tell if he's lying?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll an insight.
$13.
He's not lying.
From what you can tell, he is being honest.
Where'd you steal it from?
The parent family. An old hoot of psychopaths.
I hope you know I'm still going to keep my eye on you. I've already died to the hands of that blade once. I'm not going to let it happen twice.
What? What?
I'm just going to be watching.
Oh, okay.
Just
Sorry,
gonna-
Can you repeat what you... Like, he starts to, like, try to dig more into that, but then you kind of just leave and it's just like, oh, okay. What? What?
Gonna go set up and find some rocks to sit and just cast out a line.
I believe I just had you do flat d20 rolls, right?
You gave me advantage because of the fishing rod.
Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Yes.
So,
Yeah, I'll keep it up. I'll allow it.
I get another one of those mahi mahi.
Big.
No way.
No fucking way. First... goddamn. Yeah,
Fish.
yeah.
I think you'd said that one was worth like 3 days or 5. One of those.
No, it was
two.
like 3 days of rations or something like
Okay.
that, yeah.
I thought it was 4 days rations.
You might
It
be
was-
right. You might be right.
It was 3 because I also had the shark.
Oh yeah.
No, I put it in the notes. It was 4 days.
Ooh.
At least someone takes notes.
No, that you see.
I was gonna- I can't just. Sorry, you go ahead.
All due respect. That may or may not be the reason I'm not taking notes because Sunny's too funny.
Just shit at taking
As
notes.
long as somebody's appreciating my
I
intense
am
thousands
greatly-
of words note taking.
You are
Sonny, we
currently-
very much are.
you are currently at 8,228 words.
Session 3, by the way.
Session 3.
See, for me, it's super funny because I'm a numbers guy, so I knew the number. I just kind of waited. Me and numbers just go really well. I just remember things when it comes to numbers.
I love remembering by numbers, but we should probably get back to our session.
All right. But yeah, you catch another mahi mahi, and I'm assuming you just hand it off to the rest of the crew.
Yep, pretty much.
And well, with that, once more, it is up to you all to decide where you would like to go.
All I'm gonna say is that intimidating to people? Like, just seeing a little halfling carrying a massive fucking fish that's his exact size, if not bigger.
What's your passive insight?
+0, so 11.
11?
Wait, nope, 10. 10.
I mean, yeah, if you want, you can give me insight.
Aelea's definitely staring. For sure.
I feel like the absolute shit. Everybody's definitely scared of me.
You get some looks and some words of thanks, but it's hard to discern if it's fear, if it's awe, if they're impressed.
Yeah, they're scared of me.
Artist rendition.
Just gonna walk off with like that massive, just big swinging swagger.
God. Let me see these artists rendition. God fucking damn it.
Really good. It's
God
really,
fucking
really
damn
good.
it.
I want to know if a mahi mahi would, technically speaking, be a large creature, because that's insane.
Fuck yeah.
Over 6 feet long.
Well, maybe they jogger.
They can be almost 5 feet
Yeah.
long, so they're still medium
Hey,
size.
so they are one size group above me.
It's true.
Actual artist rendition.
All right. Cool. So,
So we were talking about going to the shoreline, right? We already went this way.
yeah, you
we
can
go this
go
way now?
any direction. You know.
Yeah, do we go to the right?
Uh,
now?
Yeah, that was gonna be my vote.
Yeah, we went further along the left than before, but also something I want to keep in mind is that the other direction was where one of the ships washed up. So it's
Right.
possible that if anybody from that ship is wandering closer to the shore, we might touch base with them, but it might be better to wait till later, since we were just there. We didn't, like, leave a message in the sand or nothing, did we? I guess we did
No,
for the
Jogger did.
unconscious person.
Yeah,
Drauger
I
did.
did.
And then we came back and got them eventually, but they should know that our camp is to the east now. So yeah, we should keep going the other way. I think that makes sense.
I'd say just like every 4 tiles, I'll have you guys roll a check to see if you find anything. Actually, also let me fucking see here. You know what? I'll just decide when I want to make you guys roll checks. Just fucking move and schmoove. And of course, the rotation is happening. Alright, go ahead, give me... I will allow either perception or survival here.
From everyone?
They're the same score for me.
Say that again, Casey?
For everyone?
Yes, from everyone.
Yippee! 23.
Got a 22...
25, because guidance.
25, Jesus, you really had to flex, didn't you?
I
11.
did. I wanted to
Survival!
make
I got
two.
15.
Alright, Sunny, did you roll perception or survival here?
I had not picked because they are the same modifier, but I'm gonna say perception because she's gonna be up in the air again.
Okay. Interesting. And then we just need Drauger.
I rolled a 6 up, like, way up top here.
Oh, for some reason it, like, separated them, so my brain blanked. Okay, cool. So, unfortunately, Drauger does not find anything.
Nope.
Neither does Levina. Okay, so Rae and Chris,
Yippee.
roll me a d4.
Uh-oh.
And
2.
1.
awesome. And Aelea, roll me a d6.
A 6.
Holy shit!
Yeah!
Wow.
Let's go!
Actual best fucking result. Jesus Christ. Okay.
We're gonna find 6 people. Let's go!
Okay.
We don't have enough food for that. We will resort to cannibalism.
We eat Elin. Who's the bitch ass one that we don't like? Is it Elin?
Elric.
Elric. We eat Elric first.
We love Eland.
Love Elin.
Alright.
We eat Elric first. Got it.
Alright. As you travel along the coastlines, the white sands and beautiful scenery are contrasted by the multitude of shipwrecks peeking out above the crystal clear waves. Massive wooden hulks of all different classes from many different eras. Aelea, as you glide above your fellows, it is about around now that Chris and Rae, amidst the sands, find a assortment of tracks. Some animal, others very much human or humanoid. And just off in the distance, Aelea, you can see a small group picking along the shoreline, picking through some of the old wrecks, hauling up some of the broken crates that have washed up on shore.
She'll point it out to the group as she makes her way over.
How do you point it out? You are above them, are you not?
That is a good point.
Fire a projectile at us. I'm kidding. Don't do that.
She'll... I think I have something I can touch. You know what? I think, she'll just call down to the group. That way!
What way?
Pointing.
Thank you. I mean, she didn't seem too surprised about it, so surely it's not anything bad, right?
I hope not.
Me too.
Aelea, as you glance down and call out to your compatriots and see the recognition, then you look up when something out of the corner of your eye catches your attention. You can see something out in the distance. At first, it almost looks as though it is part of the waves, just another rolling, white-crested wave. Then you notice the ripples, you notice the way it shines, the way it moves. It's this immense serpentine form, breaching and then diving back down. Rather than a tail, multiple tentacles seem to trail behind it and then vanish right underneath the surface.
I think she has a little chill go down her spine, and she will go down to meet her search party on the ground to inform them of what she's seen.
Yeah. Right. What do you fly down? What do you say?
There is something in the water. I do not like it very much at all. It is very close to the island for being so large.
Do you wish to specify what you saw?
Is it floating?
No, it is in the water. It is shiny and large and has
Shiny?
lots of tentacles.
Oh.
Lots of tentacles? Like a squid?
Yes,
Glad I
Something
heard
like
that
that?
right.
yes, something like that. Yes.
Can I try and catch it with the fishing rod?
I do
As-
not know if that is a good idea.
And Aelea, as you glance back out towards the horizon, where this dark shape has begun to move off, you can even see like these dark clouds wisping above it as it travels along its surface. Under the surface.
It's causing the clouds. Do you see over there? The dark shape and the dark clouds overhead. You would think they are connected.
Given Aelea is an owlin and thus has generally better eyes than most, I will allow you all to roll perception on this with advantage. See if you can actually spot what she's talking about, given the fact that
Yippee.
it's underneath the water now and it's just kind of clouds moving.
I got a 24.
You fucking notice.
Is it a perception with advantage?
Yes.
I just rolled double sixes.
Hey, something better than a 1.
Oh,
For some reason, Beyond 20 is a bit forked, so it's
22.
adding them both together. So I only got a 24.
Everyone... Honestly, I do genuinely think you guys shouldn't use Beyond 20, because it seems like it's causing more problems than fixing. Just gonna say it, it might be easier.
See, I have mine set up where it works fine. The only issue is specifically for advantage. It just
Yeah,
adds
fair
the
enough.
two together and doesn't tell you why.
Fair enough. It is valid. Levina, Drauger, and Chris, you all are able to spot that dark shape moving underneath. Rae, you can spot the clouds, but to you it just looks like a naturally moving storm cloud that's just out in the distance. Just carried along the breeze.
Ray's not gonna say it, but she's starting to think that somebody hit their head a bit too hard and they're just trying to call sea monster whatever's a fucking wave.
Hey, if multiple people see it, then it's your
The
fault.
party who cried
Then
sea
multiple-
monster.
then
Listen,
Oh,
that guy was
no.
dead earlier. I swear.
Who was it that hit their head? Hey, listen,
All
I
of
wasn't floating to shore. I was in a boat.
Hey, who was catching all the fish, though?
Now, was this a skill that you had before you arrived on this island? or was
Almighty
it
Dungeon
acquired
Master.
magically through brain
Yes, my dude.
Listen, I hit my head enough times on that boat.
Oh, weak, pathetic Kosmo.
Thanks.
What's up?
That shadow, is
Right.
that something I recognize from being below the ship?
Yes. Yeah, you can actually, like, it's really hard because it's just a strange angle. But obviously, with every so often, there will be a wave that distorts the image, allowing you to get some sort of idea of it. And certainly looking above and noticing the connection between that and the cloud traveling above it. It's not a hard connection, as your memory flickers back towards that dark shape that almost seemed to swallow up underneath your ship. For those who succeeded, let me ask what your, like, do any of you have either nature, history, or religion as
I have history.
as
No religion.
You didn't notice, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
I bap you.
I
You
have
said
history.
nature, history, or religion?
I'm
No.
not proficient in any.
Someone was saying history, though, yeah? 'Cause,
Yes.
Hello. Me.
Yay!
Right. So Chris and Aelea, I'll let you roll whatever you would like. Levina,
Aye.
you specifically, I will allow you to roll this with advantage. Even if you don't have proficiency in the skills.
It was religion or history, you said?
Religion, history, or nature.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you having me roll for some other reason? Because I'm not proficient in any of those.
Well, I
Before.
thought you would. I thought you as a cleric would be proficient in religion. No, you don't roll.
What? No
You
way!
rolled nothing.
I got a 16. And I'm not rolling with advantage. I'm just rolling, right?
For you, Chris, this just summons to mind stories of sea monsters. The easiest go-to that pops in your mind are these images of the Kraken that you saw in these storybooks when you were younger. Beasts that your grandfather hoped one day you would conquer.
Ugh. I don't like that sentence.
Levina, you remember something different. You remember something from your time amongst the church. It was a memory that was faint earlier, but now that it has a visual representation, it comes back in stark relief. The creature you are watching swim away, that is tailed by a dark storm cloud, reminds you of the story of a storm serpent. An ancient and primal creature fabled to be the heralds of Adros. There's memories of these legends that were told in the church, that these creatures were used to guard the waters of islands that the gods didn't want mortals to step foot upon, meant to ward away those foolish enough with violent storms, like wardens protecting prisons.
Uno momento, uno momento, uno momento, uno momento. Sunny's internet.
No!
Okay.
Okay, hi guys.
Okay. Hi!
Where did it
I
cut
heard
out?
something about a storm serpent. You said storm serpent and everything went quiet. I was like, are they changing the music? And then I was like, this is a little too long to be quiet.
Nope. Your internet just hates you today. I'll send you the transcript of what I stated.
Yay! put it in the notes. Thank you.
But yeah, that is what you recall, Levina.
So, giant sea monsters of the God of Storms.
Do you need me to just flat out restate it?
No, I was just putting it in like the simpler terms of giant sea monsters of a God of Storms. Was that like
More like island prison, like wardens of prison.
Okay, I gotcha. Now I've heard you mentioned that I've heard stories of them.
Yeah,
From
like,
what
it's
looking at,
very.
is this kind of the thing where it's like, that's really bad, or is that one of the things where it's like, but those are just stories? Like, what kind of stories are we talking here?
This is like an oh fuck moment.
Gotcha.
Like this is like a blood runs cold oh fuck moment.
We should we should go back to the camp.
It's let me restate. Like it's swimming away. This isn't like an oh it's coming back for you, but more like an oh this is the situation we have found ourselves in.
Yeah, I know. It's
We
just,
are submarine
that's what
gods.
Levina is
Do
saying.
not-
Just we should go back. We should
We have not been looking very long. But,
The only thing I can think of is get in the water.
yeah,
Get in
checks
the
out.
water.
I just think we should go back for a moment.
Should we not collect this club that we have found before we go? It would probably be best to make sure they find their way anyway.
That'd probably be best. We haven't strayed too far off. So long as we at least remember what we saw and set up a marker to say we saw it here, we should be fine.
Well, let's, if Levina is right and it's as bad as, and we need to head back, then let's grab these people quickly and get them back. It's not-
I'll start setting up a marker to say here.
So you all are continuing on towards the group of survivors.
Yeah.
Okay. As you approach, you find a dire-looking sort. As the survivors look a little bit more haggard. Some of them aren't even fully dressed, likely either having lost the clothes, sacrificed the clothes, or not even having been able to fully dress themselves before whatever happened. It's about 5 of them, as well as a dog.
I'm warning you right now. If the dog dies, I know where you live.
I'm also relatively close by, and I know what bedroom you sleep in.
I can ask Matt where he lives.
This is the only
I'll just
warning
leave
you're
it
getting
at
from the
that.
whole party.
This isn't a
I'll-
warning. This is a
It's-
promise.
This is a... Haha! I have never felt so much, like, immediate fucking ire since
No
I gave
ire.
Zeph a pet fucking dragon.
This is a fucking promise.
Not, it's like a pseudo dragon, so it's not like a full fucking dragon. You know, it's like a little baby dragon.
Look, either Fido makes it or you don't either. Simple as that.
Understood. Threat received, loud and clear.
Does the dog look in good shape?
That dog looks like they're in decent shape. You
Good
know,
choice. Good
they
choice.
could be better, right? You know, it's a shipwreck.
Oh my god, they gave all their food to the dog.
Fucking better have.
Oh my god.
We'll throw them out to sea otherwise.
Listen, I hate that one guy, but if they didn't feed this dog... I think we found our new candidates for first to go.
I see. Anyways. One, a brawny-looking tiefling spots you, and you can immediately see her eyes brighten up. The
Hey,
group
what ship?
rush. The group rush over to you just as Jogger announces this, and there's a small pause. Well, that's fine. How do you do?
Good afternoon. Which ship are you from?
We're from the Steadfast.
That was one of ours, right?
Yes, that was the one that was in, like, ahead of you.
So that wasn't the one we found earlier.
No.
Well, at least that confirms all three of them are gone.
We are from the Lucian, and the purples are here. We have found further down the shore. We have a camp set up not too far from here.
We got food, and we got water.
We should probably head back now. There's something I need to relate to them.
And we probably should move fast. And I'm gonna run and grab the dog and just hold the dog the entire time.
The dog is very confused as...
It mauls you
like,
to death.
Don't worry, I got it. Don't worry, I'm
you are-
proficient in animal handling. I got this.
It burrows
you
through your
are
chest.
basically... Like, it is bigger than you, and it's just... Suddenly, you are holding it, and it's
18. I got this.
it's confused, but it's... You know... This is just fine. This is fine. It's a friend. And as you are
let's go,
carrying
guys.
it, it's like licking your face.
Worth it.
Right. Does anybody have any injuries that need to be tended to immediately?
Jeremiah has sunburn, and a few of us just have some scrapes. Nothing too serious. We don't have much on us. But we did find a couple tents and some of the crates. Some netting might be useful for fishing. This is like a walk and talk type deal. Like, they're trying to at least, like, fill you guys in. Seeing as it's okay, I guess it's all business now. No, like, just, oh, hey, happy joy. People are alive. It's just, okay, business time. Whatever. Fine.
Sorry for just trying to get straight to the... If everybody's okay, it's just... We gotta get boots on the ground.
They can walk. They'll be fine.
Through dog fur, I feel.
I'm just imagining, like...
Wait, do you want me to actually get what this would sound like from through a dog?
No, that's fine.
Honestly, I imagined that, like, was what you actually were fucking doing.
Nope, I will go do this right now.
No,
So-
don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it,
Just
don't
keep
worry about
going,
it.
it's fine.
We're
Keep
moving
going.
on!
Alright, well, either way, it is very glad to see that at least more people survived. My name is Rae, but everybody else.
Oh, I am Aelea.
Nope, whoopsies, I just wrote on the fucking second page. Oh my my god.
Yeah, that's Drauger. That one's Chris. He's a bit quiet. There's Levina, lovely as ever. What about you five? And what, technically six?
Get in my face like that.
She points towards a young dwarven man. That's Jeremiah. I'm sorry, I'm a bit frazzled. My name is Lily. She motions towards the tiefling. That's Pausis. I'm also like just kind of trying to write stuff down like at the same time as this shit, like
Yeah.
really going off on
If you're just writing down names, you could also... I could just send you the ones that I type up as you go.
No. It's just I'm also like trying to. There's like status stuff as well.
Got it.
Oh god.
Oh,
What race did I say Lily was? Fuck.
You didn't. I don't know who this
All
Oh,
I
I
know
just
so
said she was a
far
brawny-
is.
I just said she was a brawny woman. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
she
no,
Oh.
you
is.
said she was a brawny
First
tiefling.
one-
You said
first one was
tiefling.
Brawny tiefling.
Okay, that's correct. Cool, awesome. Jesus Christ. Points towards a dragonborn man. Atrox. And that is Vespa, as she points towards a young drow man. And then that is Baby Bean. She motions towards the dog.
It is very... I'm glad to see that there are other survivors from other ships. We honestly weren't quite sure exactly what was going to happen. As of we know right now, Rosaria only has one survivor, and he's currently unconscious. Our captain is deceased. We sent him out for his funeral last night. Do you know if there's any other survivor? Oh, obviously. Do you know if there's a possibility that there's any other survivors from your ship?
She shakes her head. I suppose we could probably talk about it when we get home. Home, kill me.
Oh,
I mean, I
mean,
feel
it's
that that
going
is
to
something
be
a
revenge.
survivor would say out of habit.
Yeah.
It's going to be. It's going to be home eventually. It's gonna have to be.
Let me get back to your camp then.
Oh,
Anyways,
Sam, you're part of us now. We're collecting you. You're adopted. Congratulations.
that's not really what. That's not really what I was getting at, but regardless, I guess we could give a full status report about it when we get to camp.
Of course. We do have our ship's physician is still with us, so obviously he can take a look at everyone just to make sure that everything is okay. No potential internal injuries.
Hmm.
Of course.
It would be bad to become dehydrated.
Of course. Let's lead the way.
I think Aelea will keep an eye on the sky even as they head back to make sure they don't miss anything.
Levina is probably far ahead of the group because she's like half running back to the camp.
Yeah, Levina, you make it first, obviously. Horatio looks up as he's trying to guide some of the other crew members and crafting palm leaves and sticks into a lean-to. The helmet turns. Well, you're back far sooner than I expected.
We have a problem.
the helmet lowers, but the way his body language speaks is almost just like a, oh, really?
Crazy.
I can imagine Levina is not scared very often. So when she, like, grabs his hand and goes, no, we have a problem. I'll tell you when the others get back.
Alright. In the meantime, I'm sure you can lend a hand around here.
They're coming with a group of survivors, for reference.
Then, absolutely, lend a hand. Help with setting up some of the lead-tos over here. Either that, or grab some of the vegetation and make a bit of a bedding.
She gives a slow nod and she goes to help everyone else out.
Yeah. What tool proficiencies do you have again? I think I know, I just wanted to double check.
Just jewelers.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's probably maybe like a couple minutes later when the rest of the party arrives with the survivors in tow. Some of the other crew stop what they're doing, and you can see just a bristle of excitement and relief as there are some recognized faces. And as most of the group breaks off to join the majority of the crew, Lily continues accompanying you as you all head back over to Horatio. Which I am imagining is what you're doing because of Levina.
Yeah.
Horatio, we found a dog. And people.
I'm not letting this dog go.
By now, the dog actually is like wiggling around, wanting to be let go. There is more people, and it also smells like a bunch of new smells, and it wants to go adventure.
Fine, I'll let the dog go.
Your sacrifice will be remembered.
1 point of heroic inspiration.
Right, but anyways, any hoodles, any hiddly daddlies. Horatio whistles, calling you back over, Levina.
Alright, yeah. Levina comes on over.
First mate Lee of the Steadfast reporting. Good to see you alive, Lily. Glad you can bring others with you. We also brought some supplies with us, not much in the ways of food, but we got some tents, some other resources we could probably make use of. It's all much appreciated. Go ahead and check in with the Diligent over there. I'll speak with you in a bit. The tiefling woman nods, heads over to talk to Sylvia, as Horatio turns back to your group, more importantly to Levina. Well?
Her eyes are almost, like, frozen looking out on the water.
Horatio looks to the rest of you. Anyone gonna explain to me what's going on?
Well, we saw the thing that destroyed our ship.
I can't
A
hear
little
you.
closer to the mic.
We saw the thing that was that sunk us along the coast, and now Levina's been like that.
Horatio turns the helmet back towards you, Levina.
Do any of you know
Snaps
the
his fingers
stories of
behind.
Ardros?
Sorry, I think I accidentally talked over you. Go ahead and say that again.
Do any of you know the stories of Ardros?
Not really. She'll pull out her little book to start writing things down.
Levina pulls out like an old coin that she like anxiously turns in her fingers, with an occasional little crackle of lightning that bounces between the metal coin and her. There's stories from my church back home. They tell tales of ancient monsters that serve Ardros. Large serpents of the sea. They're wardens for prisons. I don't think we were sunk by accident. I think we upset the guards. And she points out to the water, and out there are the guards.
It wasn't trying to stop us. It didn't want to stop us from going here. It wanted to stop us from going here, but for different reasons than we thought.
It doesn't want whatever's here to get off the island. We should stay out of the water.
I appreciate the information, Levina.
Does that mean that we cannot leave?
Maybe later.
I wouldn't chance it.
Perhaps we are meant to be here.
Whatever the case is, eventually we're going to have to take care of it. And it's not exactly in my nature to run from a fight. I'm sure we'll figure out a way. The sea, this island, they hold many secrets, and I'm sure the solution hides in one of them.
Hypothetically, if we could find some kind of way to commune with Ardros enough that we could convince the guards to let us go, but otherwise I don't think there's any winning a fight with something chosen by a deity to guard something.
A monster is still a monster. All it is right now is a relic from a war long over.
There's a reason it survived the war.
And I'm from Diabrune. It's my job to kill things like that. For what it's worth, again, I appreciate the information. I would also appreciate it if you would all focus on things that we can control right now, seeing as we have no boat to worry about getting sunk. If it's really as big as you say, then I doubt it's going to be able to get into the shallows here.
We cannot. It would be a bit silly to watch it try.
Make it a really easy kill at that point.
It could just be itself. Oh, you know.
The situation doesn't change We need to focus on surviving. We'll figure out getting out off the islands once we have that part nailed down.
Hopefully the gods are fine with us leaving this island they may or may not have wanted us to be on.
Ina, if you want, make like a history check.
What?
Don't worry. I remember the rule. 13.
It's the we.
This is why
It's
you
the
say
we.
history. You have to say history.
I remember the
It's a
rule.
worthwhile man. It's a worthwhile man.
Yeah,
It's the
13,
we.
that's enough. The stories obviously did state that these creatures were wardens, but there was only ever one at a time protecting its prison. Some fables tell of many of them being culled during the Pantheons War, others stating that they simply just vanished.
She'll just keep quiet and keep turning that coin.
Well, I'm going to go have a word with the first mate over here. I'll let you all back to your search.
Yeah. Okay. Is this when we should go into the woods now that we have... Because if we find more mouths to feed, we're gonna have a fucking problem. As much as I want to find more mouths to feed, help.
I'll try and catch some more fish quickly then.
My man's got the master bait from Terraria.
I got a 10.
Oh,
I didn't get a 20.
Give me 1 second. I just need to
You
My
fish up the
connection.
guardian.
My connection chose that time to blip when you were like, hold on, and I was like, is the music about to shift? What the fuck is about to
Alright.
happen?
Yeah, just combat starts immediately.
Hey, I rolled a 1 and a 10, so I mean, at least I got a 10.
Do me a favor. Roll 3d10 plus 2.
Oh, god damn it.
No, this is a good thing. This is a good thing.
20.
In 20 days, with persistent fishing and studying, you can gain proficiency with fishing rod.
Woohoo! Only 20 days to go.
And counting.
And counting.
Alright. Yeah, no, you don't manage to catch a big catch, but you do find one of those small, colorful little tropical fish. It's enough for a ration.
It's better than nothing. And I'll just toss it back to whoever's right behind me to catch.
Yep, a crew member passing by catches it. The fish flops. He is tussling with it the whole time. Manages to grab it before it drops on the ground.
That's just extra seasoning.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead and move off.
Levina's gonna...
Actually, Halsey. Yeah, that's right. Halsey, you all were having a discussion about where you wanted to go.
Oh. My bad.
No,
Yeah,
that's
just
my
go-
bad thing.
I thought we'd just keep heading the same direction.
Railroading by session 3. God.
No, I fucking shut up.
EPK
Also, I was
on
giving you the
session 3?
Also, I was giving you the option of where you wanted to go. I wasn't telling you go along the shoreline, you fuckers.
Yeah, we could go. I think we should go into the beach now. I mean, we should go into the woods now. For the only reason why is because we need food. We need to stop getting people. We're gonna run out of fucking food.
I mean,
I'll
that-
just
you
keep catching
only
fish.
You only got people because of Aelea rolling a 6.
God damn it! Aelea!
I mean, we saw animal tracks before. We could probably go back and follow the animal tracks.
That was the dog!
really
That was the
good.
dog tracks!
You know, actually, that makes sense. Yeah, true. Yeah. But we can keep going anyway. We don't know what's over there.
You just want me to catch more fish and y'all can go explore and find whatever animal made this?
You can fish with the group.
Rather than looking... Rather than actually looking for supplies, Jug is just standing nearby. They have the line cast. Everybody else is scrambling around like ants. But this guy knows where they're gonna find some freaking food, bro.
Whenever
Speaking
A rhinoceros just comes out of the woods and attacks everybody, and I'm just sitting there, fishing rod in hand, dead focused.
Speaking of, actually no, I'm gonna wait until you guys finish your discussion, and then I'm gonna say a thing.
Fair.
We keep going east, yeah? Other complaints or other thoughts?
No,
I said my thoughts.
I'll just follow wherever everybody else goes at this point. Who knows? Maybe we'll find another dog.
I think east, yeah. We were already heading that way, so
This time Aelea will not be looking from the sky. At least not far enough up to be spotting people. Just, like, take a little dip up to see if she could spot more crates or something before going to go rummage through them.
It's like, man, we really don't need more survivors. Alright,
So let's keep scouring the beach to find, with a high chance of finding more survivors.
hey, there's also a high chance of finding out a bunch of other stuff, too. Don't worry. As you
Lots
guys
of
are
good
about to head
bodies.
out, Odin approaches you, Jogger. Jogger, real quick before you leave. I made you something. Seeing as you've been doing a bunch of fishing. Figure it might be easier to carry your catches along the way. So,
I mean, depends on the size.
well, within reasonable size, this should work. As he sets down a woven basket, taken from like palm tree fibers and whatnot. It's something that I've seen used in some fishing villages from time to time. Might be useful.
Definitely will be. I'll be sure to put a bunch of casts in here.
But you can see that there's a couple, like, fibrous straps that help, turn it into a backpack of sorts. Well, good luck to you all. I'll make sure that whatever you bring back, if you bring back any more of them fancy fishes, I'll cook them up real nice. Might not have a mart of the seasonings that I had on the ship, but I'm sure I can still make it taste damn good.
Food is food.
And yours is unmatched.
Oh. Now you're just sweet talking me, my dear. Good luck to you all. I hope to see you back soon.
We'll be back soon. Hopefully with more food. No, before we leave, who was in charge again? Who did we kind of anoint to be the leader of the camp?
I think Horatio's kind of taking up that position.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to them, and I'm gonna hand them one of my sending stones.
Horatio looks down at it. Well, shit.
Don't ask how I saved these, but I saved them.
Hey, I'm thankful for it. He nods, and pockets it.
And I'll go catch up with the rest of the group. I'll walk up to, Lavinia. Here, I'll hand her my other stone.
what are you handing me this for?
We got one use. It can get one message across a day.
Right?
The other one's gonna be here at camp.
Isn't this yours, though?
You can communicate better than I can on what we see. You forget, I'm also all the way down here.
I mean, if you're going purely based on sight, maybe Aelea?
I could do that.
Works for me.
You guys gotta lower your standards. Like, literally.
Hey, I'm coming for your kneecaps, buddy.
Uh-oh.
I'm coming for those Nico kneecaps.
Alright, as you travel, I'm once more gonna need you guys to roll between either survival or perception.
I'll roll perception this time.
While we journey on, Levina's gonna
24.
approach Aelea.
19.
Hmm?
Just had a small request, if you wouldn't mind.
What is that?
If you happen to see, it again, could you let me know?
Yes, I could do that.
Thank you.
16, 19, 24.
This time
I
it's
like
survival.
perception. I like perception.
Nat 20, 26.
Holy fuck!
Yeah! Let's
me and
go!
Kosmo
Finally,
Yeah.
my first one!
Over 20
Alright,
gang, let's get it.
I can't believe I rolled the lowest with a +5 and an extra D4.
Your eyesight is too good, the sun got in your eyes.
I have a +5 too.
Alright,
That's true.
fuck, dude.
Oh wait, was it another perception or
Perception or survival, yeah.
I get
Mine was a
eaten by
natural
coconut crabs.
19.
Pop, pop.
dirty 20.
Okay.
I literally
Uh,
rolled the lowest. God.
Whoever rolled survival, roll me a d4. Whoever rolled a perception, roll me a d6.
Oh, no.
Levina, go ahead and roll 2d4.
1.
1!
God, I did it again, didn't I?
Mhm.
Yes, I did. Whoops. 4.
Okay. So we have... Good. As you all are traveling, we're going to look at 1d6. So we only had 1d6 roll. Good. That makes it easier to track.
I got a 1.
So, as you all are journeying along these pristine shores, we will... These rock spires, almost like jagged teeth coming from the land, looming overhead. Levina takes almost immediate notice as there are a bundle of fruit trees. They hang a bit lower than the palm trees, with some large pinkish, yellowish, reddish hued fruits hanging from their branches. It's almost like a mix between apples and strawberries.
Reddish, pinkish, yellowish hued.
I mean, hey, that's pretty much every apple ever. There are too many colors of apple.
Yeah.
Systemically remove certain colors
Yeah. So it's
of apple.
or plus also peaches, because peaches are also like red, yellow, and pink all at the same time. So it's like a mix between a peach, an apple, and a strawberry. They just, the big, colorful, with the dotted specks of seeds.
Gotcha.
You also, alongside this, spot a couple, we'll say maybe like an hour-old tracks. And amongst the shoreline, you are able to spot a intact crate, or on closer inspection, more like a chest. It's quite large, hefty looking, and yet still intact enough to float. As for Sunny, you notice a small little babbling brook. It's not as big as the river where Drauger and Rae crashed, but it's still fresh water. Drauger, while we'll say you're probably splitting off a bit as you go fish, you also notice along the shoreline there are some greener spots of uplifted ground where some bushes of what look like berries sprout. And for Rae, you also managed to find another set of humanoid tracks, this time going in a different direction. But it's not all good news, as the rest of the group finds these very, very good finds. Chris, you notice a body that has washed up on shore, laying prone, face down, hair matted, clothes tattered. The skin is cold, gray, and you can tell, even from a distance, it's not the same situation as the survivor from the Rosaria. This is very clearly a dead body. Even the gulls sometimes swoop down and peck at it, plucking off pieces of skin or flesh before staring right into your eyes as they fly off.
Old ass fucking seagulls, bro.
Have you ever fucking met a seagull?
Oh, I've seen them.
Those motherfuckers are demon birds, I swear to God.
Fry snatchers.
They fucking were on my elementary school's playground. They attacked kids. It was funny.
Dude,
No
they
way.
are demon birds. Dude, I worked at an aquarium and, like, this fucking kid had just gotten, like, a hot dog with his maw and all that stuff. They went down, sat down. Kid didn't even get a chance to pick it up as a fucking seagull swooped down, took it, flew off.
So,
Kid
Can't be
was-
worse than geese, though.
Dude, no, I would honestly say, like, seagulls are a bit worse. Because
I have a worse reputation with geese, but getting back on topic.
geese normally don't give a fuck as long as you leave them alone and give them space. Seagulls are just fucking assholes. Anyways, moving on.
Chris is gonna approach the body, trying to find any kind of identification, and trying to look for a cause of death.
Right. Give me
Medicine.
I'm going to say investigation to find the identification and try to puzzle out where he might be from, and then medicine for cause of death.
The investigation is an 8. The medicine is a 14.
As far as trying to figure out who this man is or where he came from, which ship, obviously, you're not able to find anything that matters. Much of his personal effects have been destroyed by the water. Journals are nothing but mush. You do very much know that this isn't someone from your ship. And as far as the medicine check goes, this is someone who drowned at sea.
Fair. Well, that's unfortunate. Chris kind of curses under his breath. Covers the eyes.
It's hard to tell with the effects of drowning, but this does look to be someone fairly young. Likely either a cabin boy or a new deckhand.
Well, that's not great. That's not great at all.
And
Well-
as... Oh, sorry.
But let's try to get what we can off these plants, off these trees, and move on from there.
I will throw out one cast using a berry as bait.
You know, I'm starting to think that maybe... I don't think I should have given you outright advantage with the fishing rod, but definitely using bait would give advantage.
You're just jealous because I caught those giant fish.
No. I'm actually very happy for you, because having a D20 is always hype.
It balances.
We'll talk about it during break. You know, get everyone's thoughts about it. If I should keep it the way it is, because it's... We'll move on. As for the rest of you...
Is it... I know you gave a lot of detail, but is it just him, to be absolutely certain? There's no, like, wood or anything else, like, around him?
You mean the corpse?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course there's wood and wreckage. You know, as I stated, there was also a big crate that washed up. You can see some bits that float in the wake.
Yeah, I know about the chest thing you mentioned. I just meant, like, was there anything around him specifically, like...
Nah.
Yeah, alright.
Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that goes, oh, hey, he's from this ship.
Aelea's curious about the chest. If nobody else goes to open it, she'll do it.
I think Levina will kind of, like, watch over Aelea's shoulder just to make sure that this chest isn't going to spout a tongue and teeth and try to eat her.
Oh, God. Actually, hold on a second. Real quick.
Oh,
my cat
man.
is...
The DMC,
my
hold
cat
on.
is my cat is doing a thing. Sorry, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's about to hack up a hairball.
All over the carpet. And guess what? I'm not even going to hit the pause button.
Stick with my bomba.
Alright, so what are we feeling, though, for regards for, like, we get whatever's in the chest. We've scouted this eastern part of the shoreline. Do we want to keep heading to the east, or do we want to double back to the west?
Well, it depends.
Continue, yeah.
Have we gone past where we already found everybody?
I think we're past them now.
Maybe. Probably.
I'd say
We
let's go.
should gather some of those fruit before we go.
We should definitely get the fruit, yeah.
Sorry, I'm back.
Yellow.
Hi.
She.
We were
So
being
I
great.
have a lava lamp from like last Christmas, and
Oh.
Annie was rubbing up against it, and it almost fell, and I would not like that to fall. It's a very bad thing to fall.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's not on, but you know, it's still fucking oil and shit that I do not want on the ground.
Your cat right now is just thinking, damn, foiled again.
Anyways, so you two are both going up to the chest, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm peering over her shoulder to make sure that it's not gonna explode or something.
Yeah, no, of course. Chest is locked. We call it a chest, but it is a fairly, like, large crate. It's probably about as long as Chris would be if he were to lie down.
Oh,
Right?
shit, that's a big crate. Is it like a box or is it like
It's like a big
rectangular?
block. Yeah, it's rectangle. It's rectangle.
Okay. A
That's why I said it was
rectangular.
more You pull it onto shore, and it's heavy, but because there are no breaches, major breaches in it, it still has buoyancy. Or at least enough buoyancy to reach the shoreline. If you tried to hold on to that, you probably would just sink with it.
Oh, I wonder if that's what happened to this guy.
As you crack it open, you find the equipment for very large tents. As you know, as sort of like the central meeting sort of tent kind of thing, right?
Right, yeah, like the
like these
the sheet
aren't
and
two
everything.
person. Yeah, like these aren't like 2-person tents. Like these are like the ones like super big. Like you set up a table in there. It's
Oh,
like
like a war
command
tent.
Exactly. Yes, war tent, command tent. One of those. You know exactly what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's got all the equipment to set that up.
Does it seem like it's just one big tent or like a few big
there's-
tents?
About 3, 4. Like it's hard to tell because it's a lot of bundled up fabric, and it certainly has been roughed up a bit during its travel to shore.
Nothing that we cannot patch. This will be good, even if we do not have enough tents for everyone to have their own. At least there is enough space for everyone to take shelter. This will be heavy to take along, though.
Just check something real quick.
I do not think it would go anywhere if we left it here with a note.
It's probably about 200 pounds.
Oh!
150, 200.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing a bit of math in here. Because obviously a 2-person tent is 20 pounds. It's bigger than a fucking 2-person tent, but that usually is just like a 1-to-1 equation there.
Suppose
I'll say it's like around. I'll say it's around 160.
Well, on
Which
our
I
way
think,
back,
like,
we can
two-
just drag it.
I was about to say, is like I think also like 2 of you have enough strength to just heft that shit easily.
Oh yeah, yeah, we do.
I mean, we could leave it here if we are going to continue this direction. Then we do not have to carry it this far.
Seems fair. Let's keep moving ahead and then double back.
Leave it
I will-
somewhere safe, yes?
Let me put down a little marker. Bop. Send it back so that it doesn't interrupt with you guys.
10 bucks. 10 bucks.
And what is everyone else doing then? Jogger stated that he was going to be picking berries as he goes to take piss.
I would like to scout out the gripper prints.
Okay. Yeah. Give me survival.
I will assist you. Get some
Not
advantage.
20.
Damn! Never mind.
Yeah!
Oh,
What,
I
third
mean,
or fourth?
I'll roll
Poggers.
another one just to see. Never
Yeah,
mind.
why not?
yeah. No. Maybe
You know
double nat 20. You know, who knows?
Yeah,
You guys gotta go for the
feel
It'd
looks.
be funny.
it was only
It
19.
seems to be a. It seems to be that the tracks started separate, and then at some points both met up. From the looks of it, one of them is hobbling a bit. Seems to be a slight leg injury or of the sort. But they continue on to the east along the shoreline. There are a couple. There are a couple holes that have been left behind, likely from the fruits from the nearby bunch of trees.
With a nat 20, would I be able to tell if they're recent or
Oh
is
yes,
it like something
they
from
seem
the-
to be like within the hour.
Okay. Well, you gotta keep on following them. Yeah, sure. Don't bring in more people back. Well, guess what? We still gotta help people.
It's true.
But what if we brought people back anyways?
Yeah.
Checkmate, liberals.
Just found food, so it's probably fine.
We literally have a decently unlimited food source. It just takes effort to bring it in. And especially if one of them is injured, even though I can technically take care of that injury using magic, it's fine.
Welcome back, Joe. Jogger, if you want, just roll me a d6 plus 1.
E6 plus 1. Okay.
So you
5,
get
because I have an exclamation point instead of a 1.
you get about 5 rations worth of these berries. They look on the same sort of level as blackberries.
Maybe that's why I couldn't catch anything with these. Fishes obviously hate these berries. Live and learn.
Take
If
a
ever-
secondary page, just kind of keep track of the rations you guys have done.
If everybody else is still poking around, Aelea will go get some of those fruit from that tree. She's curious to know what they taste like.
Yes, of course.
I would like to say before Rae trudges off too far, can she also join in the fruit picking of the
Yes,
tree?
of course.
Yay!
Fruit time, fruit time.
Perfect. Awesome. Alright. Cool. Yeah, just like Jogger, just roll me 1d6 plus 1.
What? 6.
Alright.
Did that
So-
add the 1, or was it just a...
Yes, it did.
I don't
Hey,
think
roll
it
the 3.
did for
Roll the 3.
Rae.
No, that's why I said 6.
Got it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yourself.
My bad.
Alright, so you are able to pick about, between the both of you, 10 rations worth. And trying them, they're quite juicy.
Funny
It's- What's up?
Mike.
Funny
Quiet, Mike.
Funny Mike?
Funny
There we
Mike.
go.
Yeah. We chillin'.
Yeah, they're quite
very
juicy. And
Yeah.
it's like a delicate sweetness. It's not like super like punch you in your face. And the juice tastes refreshing. It has a bit of a tang on the back end. The flesh inside is like a whitish red. Can't tell if it's supposed to just naturally be like on the white side and then just biting into it with the skin just add a red hue, or if that's just the way it is naturally, but it's good. It's filling. And it definitely helps quench a little bit of the thirst from the sun beating down on you.
Restraining the urge to eat like 4 more of these.
The tree has a lot on them.
Just one, just one. We don't want to make ourselves sick. But we are slipping some into our own bag, our personal bag. Yeah.
There was 2 separate tracks, right?
Yeah, like I said, they met up together and seem to be helping one another.
Alright, Rae, I think, is going to pocket 2 just for when she meets those 2. And then with the 4 remaining, would split it between Levina, Drauger, and Chris. Here, for a snack.
Oh, thank you.
They're good, honestly.
Appreciate it.
Of course. I found 2 sets of tracks. I know that Ratio probably be very fond of us bringing back more people, but one of them looks to have a limp, which I'm sure I could probably help in the meantime before we get back there, but
Did not know that he would be upset that we brought back more people.
it's
More
true.
hands is better, and it is a relief to see anyone who has not yet met her embrace. Yes?
Exactly. One of them, at least from the tracks, it seems that they're hobbling along, so their leg is probably injured. I've got a limited amount, but I could probably help with at least some of the injuries. Potentially. I'd rather find them sooner rather than later, so if anybody would like to join me, I'm gonna go on a little
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Anyone else, or just Chris and I?
Oh, I'm not splitting from the group. Well, I don't think we should split up. We should stick together.
We are all going this way, yes?
Ooh, boring. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
The
Unless
giant
it's even
panther
just
backs
some
off for
time
now.
alone.
And a giant rhinoceros comes
If you
storming out of
wanted
the
time alone,
woods.
we could of course go a different direction.
One more time?
If you wanted time alone, we could go in a different direction.
No.
What?
We're good to
What
take
does
along.
that mean?
Oh, nothing, don't you worry your little head about it.
Why do I feel like I should very much be worrying
Wink,
my
wonk.
head about this?
Anyways, the footsteps are this way. Come on in, ready to start leading the way.
I'm very... Chris just looks confused.
He
And
does
you'll follow
also
the
have a
trail.
little head, does he not?
Me, cute little head, that's for sure. Crazy.
Sorry, say that again? My brain missed that.
I mean, cute little head. What? Crazy. Anyways,
Alright.
this way.
As you walk along, just give me like a perception, right?
perception.
I will give you assistance. Get your advantage.
Oh, and guidance.
Guidance is a +4.
D4.
Alright, so 17.
As you follow the tracks, they peel off a little bit towards the edge of the jungle, where you wind up finding a bundle of sticks and logs and planks and palm leaves crafted into a shelter of sorts. A young woman lays amidst it, her leg very obviously not looking great. The ankle swollen, the skin black and bruised, and with her eyes shut, you can see sweat just like pooling on her brow. She's breathing heavily. A empty coconut has been set aside with a rag, while another one sets upon her forehead.
Is she unconscious, or is it just more of that, like, conscious, but just really, really hoping to try to fall asleep state?
It's like that state between where, because of the pain, because of everything going on, it's like a delirium.
Yeah. Is there anybody else there, or does that set of tracks look like it's gone somewhere else for now?
There's a bunch of activity around this site. Clearly, one of them had stopped and tried to set up this little shelter.
Hmm.
And then continued venturing onwards.
I see.
So I got 25 points of lay on hands. About how much of that do you think would help this case?
Does your cure on hands cure diseases yet?
Yes, it does.
5.
5 of the tokens to cure disease or neutralize a poison.
I would say maybe 10.
Alright, we are hitting with 10 lay on hands.
You can see as you approach, this person doesn't even notice you. They seem to be caught between conscience and consciousness. You approach and you place a hand upon them, and I want you to just describe what it looks like as this energy flows from you and into her.
I didn't think that far ahead. So Rae would close her eyes just to try to focus on exactly the point of injury and starting from where the assumed. So the palm of her hand would start to glow that is placed on the wound, and then from the place of assumed origin and spreading to the rest of the injury would also begin to glow as lay on hands is applied. It's just a soft yellow.
Slowly but surely, this magic courses through their leg, and you can see the swelling starts to die down first. Next, skin bulges slightly, and then there's a brief puncture as fragments of bone are pushed out. The wounds re-heal, and the swelling continues to die down. The leg resets back into its typical shape, and the blackened appearance takes on a tamer hue, resembling more a bruise rather than just a full-on infection. The woman coughs, and then you can see her breathing slows, steadies. The sweat sort of eases, her expression becomes peaceful.
You feeling any better? You with us?
There's a moment as though you've roused her from a dream. Arhin? You there? She opens her eyes, blinks for a moment, seemingly expecting to see someone else and finding you. A mixture of emotions go across her face.
I might. Oh, sorry. You go first.
More survivors?
Yep.
More survivors. We got an entire camp.
It's almost as though, like, at this point, there's a sound of this breath of surprise. And you look over and you see a young deckhand. Not young. Kind of like middle-aged deckhand with a bucket full of water. Oh, Biadros. Thank the gods that's more around. I was so worried that we would be all alone. As he rushes towards you, towards the woman, he pauses, kind of like caught between trying to decide like who he speaks to first. Sets down the bucket. You watch as like the whole situation like processes through his mind, and then he realizes, Lena, you're like so right. I don't know how, but yes, it is. And she looks up towards you, Rae. Looks you up and down a bit. Do I have you to thank for it?
Yeah. I'm a paladin. It's all part of the deal. It's going to be a little tender, I'm guessing, still, but the infection looks to be down and the bones look to be back into place. Do you want to...
Can you walk?
Yeah, try giving it a little walk just to make sure we got everything.
Carefully, the man helps the woman back to her feet. You can see there's a small wince as she presses weight on that leg very tenderly, very gingerly, and then slowly puts a bit more weight. It's a slight hiss that escapes between her teeth. Doesn't feel great, but it's a lot better. I'm sure I can walk this time now.
That's good. Oh, yes. So we had found your tracks, and we had come across a tree with a bunch of fruits, and I thought that I would grab these two and save them for you two. And Rae will hand over the 2 fruits that she'd saved and give one to each of them.
The two blink in surprise and both take one, look at one another, bite into them, and there's like this moment's pause of like as they process just the flavors, the sense of refreshment that comes with the juice. Both give a small sigh. Thank you, miss.
Of course.
I don't remember seeing you on the Rosaria. Which ship are you from?
Oh, we are from the Lucian. A majority of our camp is from the Lucian. There's one more person from the Rosaria that we found.
Oh,
He was unconscious, and from what I last know, he's still unconscious from the last time we were at the camp, just a little while ago.
which direction is the camp?
That would be to the west. It is set up by a river with fresh water, so you don't have to travel far for it. Calories are important. A majority of the camp is from the Lucian. We have about 5 from... Let me look. From the Steadfast. Just to let you know, it does seem that all 3 of the ships have met an end. Each one.
Both give their own different expressions of grief as they slowly, through your explanation, realize that the entire expedition has been just sunk. There's an expression of apprehension, grieving, uncertainty, and then seemingly acceptance of the situation.
It's obviously not the best circumstance, but we've still got a lot of people who can obviously do what they came here to do still. And even though it is a lot less of us than we originally thought or wanted, we can still make it work.
Lena nods, and
We've got carpenters, we got our physicians, a lot of the people, a decent amount of the people that were still in charge, at least in Lucian.
Lena and I were both from our ship's carpentry group, so hopefully we can provide some assistance.
Yeah, you'll be working for me and Lynn here.
Wrong character.
Oh my god. You'll be working for me and Rae here. God. My brain is... Hey. Look.
Looking?
Looking.
In my defense. That's it.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's nothing to back you up, bro?
No.
Our-
No.
You know what? No, in my wife's defense, Rae literally is just Lynn reflavored a little bit.
Thank
Fair
you.
enough.
Yeah, Arhin gives a small nod, gives a larger nod. All right, then the camp was to the west, yes?
To the west, ask for Horatio. He is... I don't think he'd tell you he's in charge himself, but he's the one who's in charge right now.
Understood.
Just tell him that you're from Rosaria. He might send you to the one who's unconscious to see if you can identify them. Might have some questions for you. And then just tell him that you're part of the carpentry, and he'll probably give you some tasks to do if you're feeling up for it.
We'd be glad to be of use.
Of course.
With that, they set off away from you, and we're gonna take a 10-minute break.
Yay!
We're live. Part 2. My bad. I hit the wrong button.
Very mindful, very demure.
Thank you. I try. Anywho,
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, you have just sent some lovely individuals back to camp, and it's time to continue your search.
Along the island we go some more. Stop giving us people. We don't need more people. Fuck these
Hey,
guys.
it's not my fault you're
saving
rolling
their
that.
All I'm saying is we can eat the
Listen here,
people if
God.
something bad happens.
We already have too many mouths to feed, God. Come on.
No, no, you've been fishing enough for every person that we have to feed. It's fine.
Well, I've been fishing enough for every person we've had to feed until this point, and then
We
the
just
gods
found
that are
15
above.
rations worth of fruit. It's okay, guys. We'll be fine.
That's
Yeah,
like
you guys
a
do have
day
you
for
do
me.
you guys do have a total of 38 rations now.
But we have to
Also,
think about that
Yeah.
every single person we have is going to take one ration at the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
we have like 20-something people as well?
Yeah, it's 20 people, 38 rations.
Which
Anyways,
means
Less than
we
a
have enough for
day's
one
worth
day.
of food for me.
So,
Anyways,
sister,
just scoot yourself.
What
What?
time
To
of
start
day is
catching more fish.
What time of day is it? It's like 1. 1, 2?
It's like
Yeah, 1. It's 2 p.m.
2. Okay.
While we're walking, can I try and make like a fly out of like the palm leaves and everything?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Do you have any crafting? Do you have any tool proficiencies?
Weaver's tools, and then this
Oh,
one.
absolutely. Go ahead and use Weaver's tools. I'd say go intelligence with obviously with proficiency.
Intelligence. Cool. And you said with proficiency? Okay.
Yep, with proficiency.
19.
Oh yeah, you pluck up a bit of palm leaf, a colorful bird flies by, so you grab one of the feathers that falls off. There's a few little bits and bobs here that you can pick up, and you manage to weave it all together into a nice tight bundle for a perfect little fly.
This should help.
And everyone, go ahead, roll your choice of survival perception.
13.
Haha.
13.
11.
1. You say.
Oh, I don't say that actually.
1. You say.
No, I didn't say it.
I have it on recording.
I didn't say it. It's just on the screen. Doesn't mean that I said it.
So that's on perception, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start with Chris, because Chris is funny. So, Chris, just describe what you're doing. What's going on through your mind as you're just looking around?
I think Chris is currently not focusing on anything. I think it's that moment where like a lot of stuff has happened without a lot of like time to process it. So it's that kind of like blankness, just that kind of like empty I'm here autopilot type shit.
Everyone but Nox, pick a number 1 through 4.
3.
2.
1.
4.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
What are you about to do to me?
All right, so Chris, you maybe in the beginning you were trying to do an active search, but over time you start to space out a bit. Rather than actively looking, you wind up just kind of going on autopilot, just staring off into space. And Drauger, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception 10.
It's not a negative.
It's not
So-
negative, no.
Yeah, it's not a negative, and that's all that matters. As you're finishing up your fly, you kind of look back and see Chris staring right at your ass.
Are you kidding?
Getting a nice image.
What?
We'll
Sorry,
just keep
I kind
walking.
of spaced it. What?
I'm just gonna
What?
keep walking.
I'm so confused.
Rae, what's your passive perception?
Beep, 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 11.
You probably saw all this happen.
No. And here I thought that you wouldn't be such a cheeky
What?
staring at a poor man's house.
I was staring off into space. I don't.
Looked like
I
you were
wasn't.
staring at his ass. I'm sorry, babes.
Babes?
Yeah?
Aelea's like covering her mouth with her hand, like, oh.
Grinding with the other hand.
Exactly. You
All
understand.
right,
It's
Levina.
okay. It's okay. You're cute. I forgive you.
Levina,
Aye, Captain.
roll me a 1d6, and Aelea, roll me a 1d4.
I keep 3.
Again, if you hit up on the in the chat box, it will just recall the prior.
It's not that. It's I keep typing exclamation point because I'm so used to Evray.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like you could, if you go up, it will just recall that,
It's
so you don't
about
have to
honor.
keep typing it again. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
It's about honor.
Yeah.
One day I'll just remember. Today's not that day.
Aelea. So we're actually going to go over here because of
Yippee, a map!
There's a
Oh my
crab.
god, that's such a sexy crab in that apron and nothing else. Where's the kiss the cook text?
Anyways,
Hold on, I need a pen. I gotta write this in really tiny letters.
anyways, Levina. You rolled 2?
I rolled a 3. Aelea rolled
3.
a 2.
You rolled a 3. Alright, you rolled a 3 on perception.
Oh. On perception.
Alright.
Oh.
Yeah, so first thing of note is that you do notice a small fresh water supply over here on the rock. That this crab is kind of like chilling out. It's not like fucking with the water, it's just like chilling on the rock. And we'll just use this to represent as, where is it? I need objects. As you also, this is for, just double check. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so Levina did the perception. Yes. Okay,
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
Levina, you do notice. We're just gonna use this as to represent it. A crate that has washed up onto shore down here. Alright, well, actually, no, we're gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be like right here. That looks better.
We have something in the water over here.
What does it look like?
Looks like a box.
Okay. I'm just gonna start walking towards it. Just that kind of autopilot.
And
We're
I
gonna be a
will,
rebel. We're going around the long way.
I
Holy
will
shit.
take out my crowbar and try and pry it open with the crowbar.
The rock
Why
falls
are you
on
going?
Aelea.
Oh shit. Alright, yeah, go ahead and pry it open with a crowbar. Just give me a strength. Alright. no, athletics. Athletics, sorry. Say fucking strength, no. Same idea, just
17.
wrong. Yeah. You crack it open, and inside, you find a decent supply cache. There's a couple, materials. Seems mostly in the realm of, like, some building, supplies. There's a handsaw, there's a couple hammers, some nails.
Hey,
There's
Ray,
also, appears to be... My brain is blanking. There's a specific thing I'm thinking of, but it's just not coming to fucking mind.
Orange
Cool.
peels. The fruit thief is back.
No
Tinder
way!
boxes. There's tinder boxes. There's a couple.
Oh.
There's a batch of tinder boxes inside,
Oh man.
As well
I can't
as,
go to the vampire anymore.
as well as a.
How many tinder boxes?
5.
Hey Ray, there's some building material for the camp.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Gotta make sure that we grab that. Let me double back.
Yager,
Oh,
help
as
me.
well as some
drag it
empty
in?
flasks as well.
Oh, and water bottles.
How many empty flasks?
Or not flasks. Water skins.
Water
That's what I meant.
skins.
3.
Well,
We could bring back some of this water.
yeah, we can. How do we know it's safe though?
We will still need to boil it.
Probably.
Does someone want to give me a hand dragging this inland so it doesn't get washed away?
Yeah, I'll give you a hand with that.
The two of us are cool cats, and we're gonna lug this back further into land.
I mean, yeah, you've seen the fish I've caught.
Yager does it with one hand.
Can I actually attempt to do that one-handed?
What's your strength?
16.
Let me just... I'm trying to remember the equation for lift, carry, drag. I believe you should be able to, yeah.
Times.
I'll just do this
15, I think.
one-handed then.
Yeah, you should very much be able to drag this in. You guys also
okay.
should have control of this token.
Yep. Oh god, it's running away! Catch it! Catch it, guys! Quick! Catch it! Guys, it's running! It's running!
I got it!
Okay, hold on. Let's get.
How do I... Wait, hold on. How do I link this to me?
I'm not sure if it's a... Where the fuck did you go?
Am I next to it?
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there we
Your
go.
fucking token went off
I
the
got
map.
it. Wait, no, I had it. There we go. Alright guys, let's test out this water.
As you approach, the crab looks up at you, snips its claws a couple times.
Scimitar straight to the head.
Okay.
Oh, it's little. Oh my god!
What the fuck did she do? See, this is why we're not allowed to...
Are you
You're
sure
not
about
allowed
this?
Uh-oh.
I just hold on a second. Pause. Jog, are you sure about this?
It says kiss the cook.
What if they've been... What if it's a person that's been polymorphed into a crab for some fucking reason?
Well, then the leftover HP would be
They're not
dealt
gonna
as
be a
damage
crab
to the
anymore.
person.
Maybe it's a curse.
Alright,
Ogre, you leave
hold
that
on.
fucking crab alone.
And I still am waiting
alright.
for. I'm still waiting for an answer.
I'm gonna flip a coin, hold on.
Oh my god.
Don't kill the fucking crab.
Alright, somebody
If
call
the
it.
DM asks, "Are you sure about this?" It's a pretty
What
good
is it
sign
gonna
that
be?
it's a
What
bad
kills the
idea.
crab, heads or tails?
Heads,
nothing?
yes, tails, no.
How about nothing and you don't kill
Heads
the
equals
crab?
kill? Okay.
Mhm.
How about nothing and you don't kill the crab?
No, it was tails.
The crab
I don't
lives.
kill the crab. The crab lives.
Oh,
Crisis
had to
averted.
attack. yeah, so you're dragging... Are you dragging the crate, like, with you up onto this
Yeah.
rock?
I'm just dragging the crate, period.
Okay. I believe someone went into the kitchen when the ship was sinking. I don't remember who.
Levina.
Levina.
Oh, Levina. Levina, you would recognize this is the same fucking crab that was inside the cage that, you know.
Oh my god, he sank the fucking ship.
How did you?
Safe
Levina
to kill.
is gonna approach the crab.
Casually approached child.
It snips its claws at you.
She's gonna grab the crab with the apron and just chuck it at the trunk.
Why are we being so mean to this crab?
We're gonna bring it back to camp.
Can we keep it as like a mascot?
I guess. I don't know.
I don't want him to die.
Makes some good
The
soup.
crab is going into the trunk.
Oh,
There's a thunk. And then there's just...
Snip,
Silence.
snip.
Single.
In the trunk.
There's like a couple snips.
oh my god, it's gonna wreak havoc in the trunk. This shit in there is gonna be non-usable. It's
Yeah,
just
so,
gonna confuse everything.
Yeah. Crab doesn't really seem to mind. Or at least it doesn't look to see. You're not sure. You're not sure.
I don't know crab,
What
you know.
direction it really
You don't
do
know
any
crab.
damage to? It's
Uh,
hammers and nails.
You know
As
what?
for...
Animal handling. Can I make an animal handling check? How does this crab feel?
You know what? Go for it. Make an animal handling check. How does this crab fucking feel?
This is
I
very
love-
important.
Can I
Dragons.
impose disadvantage somehow?
That's an 11.
The disadvantage. The crab blurbles at you. You're not sure if it's pissed or just crab.
Could be both, knowing crabs.
Wait, hold on.
Holding on.
So my funny stick can do something.
Your funny stick, yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Let me just,
Oh my God.
check something with Speak with Animals.
I think it's like you can
Get
communicate
ability
simple
to
ideas with each
comprehend
other.
and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration.
No, it's just I need to see like what the intelligence is required.
It
'Cause I
doesn't
thought...
say.
Okay, it might be a different spell I'm thinking of that requires intelligence limit.
Charm.
Okay, yeah. You cast Speak with Animals.
Hey,
The crab
Right.
looks up at you.
what's your opinion on this guy? I'm gonna
The-
nod towards Chris.
The crab lifts up its claws, blurbles a bit, and like spits out like this little stream of like water. Mama!
No!
As the ground starts to shake
Oh
underneath
my
you three.
god. Chris is drawing a sword.
I'm gonna need a dex save from all three of you that are on or, you know, like
Oh, I was gonna
around,
look at it. I was
immediately
kinda
around
lying
this
to you.
rock.
Alright,
Oh,
that's it.
that's not a
it.
rock, guys.
That's it.
20.
PvP is. That's it. PvP is enabled. Jogger, you're first.
It wasn't Jogger's fault. It
Spoke to
was.
the crab.
He
I
spoke
love the
with
fact
crab.
how it's just
Dad, now we
Jogger.
both
Jogger
come
hears, like Chris hears Jogger ask this crab, "Oh, what do you think about this guy?" Pointing at Chris, and then the ground starts shaking.
So it's obviously
Not good,
my
not
fault.
good.
No, it wasn't. I thought it was at Levina.
No, it's Chris's fault.
Uh,
Oh, Alright, so...
If you didn't immediately run to try to kill the crab, though, we wouldn't be here.
Ray, you are knocked back
the
and
crab
knocked
won the coin
prone.
flip.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. The rest of you are able to leap off as a big crab
Oh my.
rises up out of the sand. Let's just
I'm still thinking about.
Oh, we eating crab good tonight.
Mama!
Mama.
The tree topples down and sand rolls off this crab shell like streams of water. I'm gonna need initiative!
Okay.
All right, we
I-
got
let
this
me
thing,
pull it.
we-
Let me put the initiative code. I'm gonna put it in let me see. I'm gonna put it in rolling here. Just because it's a roll code.
Wait,
Remember, inside of the track, like the minus plus mod, just replace that with your modifier.
Do I keep the brackets?
No, you do not keep the brackets.
And what about for the tracker
No,
thing? Do I leave that as is?
You click on your token, and yes, you leave the tracker as is.
I didn't click on the token, so it didn't add it. Savvy.
And as we're trying to figure it out for Beyond 20, right-click your token, click Add Turn, and then type in what you rolled, which is the fucking 8. You smelly.
I would like to point out the very funny thing that there is a non-zero chance we TPK to the crab.
There's always a non-zero chance.
I just think it's funny, the idea that we TPK immediately to the first combat and it's a crab.
Well, think about it this way: if we win, that's a lot of freaking crab meat.
Oh, we eating good.
We eating good tonight, Horatio. Bring the boys.
Who was it that wound up falling? Was it Levina?
Ray. It was Ray.
It was Ray. And then I just need Ray to roll.
It did. It took it off my thing. It took it off though, apparently.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. All right, perfect. That is not correct. What the fuck is roll 20? Oh, I see. I see what I did wrong. I'm stupid.
No.
I forgot to take out some spaces. And it just all mashed up together into like something dumb. Alright, cool. Levina. Hold on a second. Let me apply the prone status effect on Ray. And you would probably be over here from dodging.
Alright.
And I'm probably gonna unlink this, I'm probably gonna unlink this chest from you for now, Jogger. There you go, you are free. Alright. Levina, go first.
I will go first.
You will go first.
Alright. First thing that's immediately happening, crackling lightning. I'm going back in. Alright, just gotta reread how it works. Okay, I can make it as an bonus action. Got it. I haven't played a monk in a minute. Do I have multi-attack yet? I do have extra attack. Sick. I'm gonna go ham on this guy.
Alright.
I'm gonna, make my unarmed strikes. Gonna use a focus point to flurry of blows.
Okay, alright.
And once per turn, when you hit a creature with a monk weapon or unarmed strike, I'm going to expend another focus point to try to stunning strike.
Okay. So what is the save on that?
It's a con save. So total, it's
Con
going to
save?
be 4 attacks, and he has to make a con save.
Okay, so 4 attacks, only 1 con save, yes?
Only 1 con save.
Okay. God damn it. 20. There we go. Okay. What is the DC?
That's what I'm trying to find out. It's not telling me. I mean, it says that it's a con save, but it doesn't. I'm looking for the equation. Yeah, usually it tells you like it's this, like it's DC equals whatever plus whatever. I think I'm gonna guess it's 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. Does that sound right? Oh, here it is. 8 plus wisdom plus proficiency. I was correct. There it is. It was hidden.
8 plus wisdom plus... Okay, perfect. So,
In that
what
case,
is the total?
it's going to be 8 plus 3, 11 plus wisdom. It's going to be 14.
It succeeds.
Darn.
And make your attacks.
I shall. That's a nat 20.
Holy fuck.
Yay!
So there's the first one. There's the first one.
That's a nat 20!
I'm fucking
my
sorry!
God!
I'm fucking sorry! No! No! You
Do it again! Do it again!
That's a 21.
Okay.
Oh my god!
And that is a nat 1.
You deserve that!
Oh,
You
God.
deserve that!
But I'm gonna...
You deserve
But,
that!
sorry, Sparky, I'm gonna use Heroic Inspiration on that nat 1.
Oh my god!
Watch you miss. Watch you miss. Watch you miss. Get a 2.
Fuck.
Is that a
Fucking
reroll
hate
on
you.
Heroic Inspiration?
Yeah, inspiration you can use to reroll.
That's a nat 20! Let's go! Let's go!
Oh fuck! No! No!
Levina goes, oh yeah!
Let's go!
Shot! You did
Headcanon.
not just roll 3 fucking nat 20s!
Oh, I stay on top, baby!
Headcanon. Levina's
You know
favorite
what?
food is crab.
Important fucking question. Important fucking question. Are your attacks magical?
Lightning damage, baby.
Son of a bitch.
Oh
Okay.
my god!
Cause I'm Draconic Monk!
Oh, roll your fucking damage, you absolute fucking
Alright,
parasite.
are we doing double dice, double modifier,
max,
or how are we doing it?
Double dice. Double dice.
Double
Hey,
dice?
so that's just, 7d6 plus...
Oh no,
24.
see, the thing is, the new monk gets the D8 at level 5.
So it's 7d8 plus 24. Sorry.
Are you playing New Monk?
I am playing new monk.
Oh god, what was your unarmed attack modifier from the unarmed thing?
It's just, I can deal, if I am not wielding weapons or a shield and I make the attack roll, the D6 becomes a D8.
Okay, yeah, alright, yeah, okay.
So,
Alright, just fucking roll
Yeah.
it.
let's see, so I have
Go!
3,
78 plus
6,
24.
9, 12, 46 points of lightning damage.
It's not dead. I want you to
Yes.
just describe this.
A enormous crab explodes out of the ground here and sends everyone stumbling back. And lightning surges like up, like through Levina, like the Lichtenberg scar on her face kind of glows. Lightning crackles on her hands, and she just throws like 3 haymakers and uppercuts this crab.
The impacts from your punches crack the hardened exterior of this crab's shell. feels almost as though you're punching stone, but your fists are fucking steel. And massive cracks spiderweb along the impact points, and some of its thick, viscous blood begins to pour from these new wounds. The crab staggers back slightly upon its multitude legs, massive claws swinging, and just with graceful movements, you duck right out of the way of one of them as it just grazes over your head. There is a sharp, almost metallic screech that comes from within this crab's jaws, almost as though the chitinous exterior is like grinding against itself to make the sound of a roar. Some lingering electricity blackens parts of its its shell, and now it has fully looked at you. Good fucking god.
Levina gets in like a boxer, like up like the boxer pose where she has her fists up and she's kind of like scrunched back and she's ready to go. But that's my turn.
Fucking god. Aelea.
She's gonna take a second to just memorize that image so that she can immortalize it in her chronicling book before she sends up a little bit of a sacred flame. She pulls from some hidden somewhere in her sleeve, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's like she's producing out of thin air these cards, and she flashes one face towards this creature, and I need a dexterity saving throw.
First and foremost, Sacred Flame. I can't remember. Is that
a cantrip?
okay? Perfect. Okay, good. Yeah. So it was what save?
Dex.
Dexterity. DC
Alright.
17.
Damn, that's a good
It
save.
does fail.
Awesome. Do. 11 radiant damage.
All right, it takes this hit, and again, there's a monumental screech. It doesn't like blood is now starting to dribble from its maw.
And knowing the ruckus that was sent up when this thing emerged from the ground, she's gonna fly maybe 10 feet up in the air to avoid any shockwaves that might be going around. We're gonna use our bonus action to scribble in this book and then call it good.
All right, okay. The crab's turn. Is going to raise its massive claws up, and first, it brings one of them down towards you, Levina.
Not surprised.
What is your AC?
16.
16. It's gonna be da. That is gonna be a hit,
All right.
and I'm going to need. This is a fucking joke asking this from a monk, but I'm gonna need a dex save as the impact crashes onto you and
25.
ripples through the ground. But in spite of the heavy impact striking against you, the ground shaking beneath you, the sand shifting and almost trying to sweep you off your feet, you just gracefully push off and almost dance away from the impact. You do, however, take... Yeah, it's a bit... Meh. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning, you said?
Bludgeoning.
Level 3, deflect attacks. I'm spending 1 focus point to do, or I'm spending my reaction to reduce the damage by 1d10 plus dex and monk level. I reduced it by 11 points, so since I reduced the damage to 0, I can expend 1 focus point to redirect some of the attack's force. I'm going to choose him, and he has to make a dex save.
Oh, that's not fucking. As you try to redirect it back, it almost bats your counter strike away.
So it passes save.
It passes save.
All right.
Yeah. Is there any like half damage on the pass, or?
No,
I was gonna
it's
start describing something. Okay, that's something I wanted to make sure before I continue describing this.
Oh.
It strikes you, and you trade these blows. It's like you fucking block it, push, hop back, and then counter strike, and then right before you impact, its claw comes down, and it's like clashing together as this like this lightning crack of shockwave just punctuates that strike.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I forgot this part of Stunning Strike. He succeeded the save, but the target speed is halved until the start of your next turn, and the next attack roll made against the target before then has advantage. So whoever's next to make an attack roll has advantage.
Well, I don't think it's going to be able to move anywhere just yet, but it is going to bring up its other claw and slam it down on a very vulnerable Rae.
Ooh, an advantage, because prone. Get fucked, nerd.
You know what? Just for that, I am cracking the monster open.
No! No! Do not. It is too late at night for that. Be responsible.
Then stop being mean to me.
Okay. This is going to be a devastating blow as the claw sinks down and crunches around you. Almost as though the fury it feels from what Levina has done to it is now transferring into you by proxy.
Man, I'm trying to save your kid and you do me like this?
Hey, listen.
Blame
the person next to you.
Both of y'all motherfuckers are being turned into fucking crab ragu. I swear to God.
You take 26 points of bludgeoning damage. You are now trapped in its claw. And it's going to click. You are now over here. You're being like taken. You're being stolen. I'm trying to fucking grab you, but hold on a second. Send to back. There we go. Now I can access you. There, you're being taken. Levina, you can make an attack of opportunity.
I use my reaction.
Wait, no,
for
you use
deflect.
your reaction. No, you can't. You cannot make an attack of opportunity. It's just fucking off.
I
That's
can,
right.
I can imagine that I can, though. I could just pretend.
You can just in your mind's eye, you're just been like, haha, yeah, I got him.
I high-five myself.
Don't worry, y'all don't gotta worry about me. I have a plan.
Also, make sure to what's your max HP? Because I need to add this to your token because you did not.
44, and I'm at 12 currently.
44. So you're now at 12. Perfect.
I forgot
Alright.
that I forgot that I have way too much health compared to everybody here.
Jogger's turn.
Alright, so is Rae currently, like, behind the crab, technically?
No, it's like in the crab's claw. So like it's where she is positioned is exactly where she is.
Okay, and I saw the crab running, like...
It's still there.
Where's the line tool? Where is my line? Yeah, the crab was running, like, this way.
Yeah.
It's still in front of you, dog.
Cool. So... I am going to cast Wall of Thorns
Oh boy.
Oh.
this way. Let me draw my line. One line. Oh, fine. Freehand. This way. To block
Okay.
to like block off the crab from moving any further.
Okay, I have a great plan.
Don't worry, I got it.
That is a druid spell, correct?
That is off of the staff.
Oh, that's off the staff.
Oh.
Okay.
It's-
All right.
It technically
It's,
is a druid, ranger, and ancient's paladin spell.
Well, no, it's just
But yes, it is
for
technically
something
druidic.
specific. No, but it's off the staff, so don't worry about it. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes. I mean, I'll also move like behind the chest here, kind of like duck behind it and use it as cover.
All right, Rae. It is your turn.
Rae, you know, not having a fun time anymore, is going to decide to say, you know what? Fun time's over. Fuck this. Misty Step.
Nice.
I.
To here. Oh, and that's great. Wait, is that... Okay, that was Moonbeam. That wasn't Misty Step. Wrong button. There you go. So Misty Step there. Going to make the first attack with the Great Axe.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Get a crit for the smite. Come on. Be fun.
Dirty 20.
Oh, so fucking close.
No, it was just a dirty 20.
Oh,
That's
it's
weird, 'cause
doing
it
that.
shows
It's
29.
it's doing the adding thing that I was talking about earlier.
Ah.
That's the only thing that it's currently got fucked.
Alright,
There's a lot of funky stuff with it right now, like the initiative thing.
Oh, no, that's because you didn't select a token when you did so.
Okay. All right. Well, go
Alright,
ahead.
for
and-
8 damage, and I would like to add the 2d8 for Divine Smite.
All right.
Bunk.
Why didn't... I love this.
You roll 0 damage. It
Nothing.
lives.
11. Alright, so that is
my God.
19. And I still got one more attack. That one's just regular, because... Yeah. God damn it.
That is gonna be a miss.
What is 19 damage? Damage is damage.
As you turn into this ethereal mist and swipe away out of its claws, your strikes come out as you become corporeal again, just slamming down with a thunderous strike, and all this divine magic going through into your axe, just cracking open the back of its shell. It is staggering, it is bleeding heavily, it is... Parts of its chitin are falling off in great chunks. You can see the weakened flesh underneath. It lets out another scream, but this time much weaker. Chris.
Cool. Well, bonus action, the sword's getting turned on. That sounds wrong. Swings wrong.
Because you said something.
25.
Alright, it's dead. As,
Damn it.
I wanna see how much damage you do here.
Because this is just one swing, so it's
Yeah.
So it's 2d6 magical slashing plus 2d6 fire plus 4. And I was gonna expend a superiority die to let Levina move in closer. So I'm gonna just add that.
I will say you do not have to expend this resource. That is...
22. On a single swing, I'll take 22.
It's very much overkill, as you know how people kind of like the way they kill crabs and all that stuff, for cooking, is they just chop the head off. It's
Mhm.
basically what you do. It's like you just slice clean through the face, and it just collapses dead.
Well, I don't know how we're carrying this back, but
Ray's gonna start kicking it.
Levina's gonna power down. The lightning stops surging out of her.
I'm gonna inspect this crab's corpse, see how thick the armor is.
It's about like 2 inches thick.
Hey,
Where's the little crab?
In the trunk.
chest.
The little crab is in the trunk. It is now
Oh, it's
like
still there.
it's just kind of staring.
Does Yager have the spell up still? What's it saying?
Yeah, what's it saying? Wait, hold on. Speak with animals.
Is it concentration?
That's what I'm
I
gonna
don't think
check.
so.
Because if no concentration, so it's still up. Because that was definitely not 10 minutes.
That was 6 seconds, guys.
It looks towards you. Like, it looks at the giant dead crab, and then it looks towards you, Jogger. Snip, snip. Mama?
Oh.
Daddy, and a bigger crab shows up.
I'm just gonna walk over to Chris, grab the crab out of the chest, and be like, "Here you go," and just put it right on his chest, and then slowly start like working.
No,
on...
it was like looking at you as though you were the mama.
No, I'm
Oh,
putting it
no.
on Chris. Chris can
Levina
have the crab.
is gonna go check on Rae.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and get some of the shell off of the crab.
Yeah, go for it.
What am I rolling?
Let me think here. Honestly, it's an animal, so it's like kind of like bleeding an animal's body. I would say maybe. Yeah, let's go for survival.
Hey, Rae, you
Hey, nat 20.
you doing
Oh
alright?
my
Oh
God.
my fucking god!
This is just a session of nat 20s.
I think maybe Roll20 has a bias.
I mean, shit, that was 2 mahi-mahi.
Hey, you know what?
and,
I got a nat 20 on Rae. That's the only nat 20. Oh wait, no, I got a nat 20 when I was fighting Levina. So I got, yeah. We'll accept it. We'll accept it.
Roll20 just really hates crabs.
Oh wait, I just realized something. So Rae, you took half your health in 1 hit.
Oh.
Kit. Just checking real quick, because I believe these are. Okay, yep, no, you're fine. I think I used to have it where if you took half of your health in 1 turn, but I think I might have changed that along the way.
Mm.
I don't know what it is you're thinking of, but I know of little homebrew rules I run at other tables that people seem to like about if you take half your health in 1 hit, you get a scar.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, but I might have. I don't know if I undid that rule or not, because yeah.
I feel like we talked about it being like a, if you want to.
Regardless, Jogger, as you are scavenging, you pull. Let's be fucking real here. Like, this crab is enough to feed an entire ship for like a week. And as you pull off a chunk of its thick shell, it's almost perfectly shaped like a shield. With some of the just like the thick chitinous spines on it, it gives a bit of a menacing look.
This may come in handy.
Hey, Rae, you're still alive, right? Like, you're good?
Oh yeah, I've seen worse days. Don't need to worry about me.
Are you sure? Because if I were to put your condition on a scale of 41 to 44. I would say you're looking at about a 12 right now.
I fucking hate you. Rocks fall, Levina dies.
Well, I mean, nothing I can't fix up on my own, don't worry.
All right, just
You did very, very well. I can tell why it is that you are the protection that we have. I will say that.
just making sure. It seemed that was a pretty solid hit you took, and then you got grabbed and all.
Am I able to get any more like big chunks off the crab?
Oh, yeah, on a nat 20, yeah. No, you probably are able to get about 10 pounds worth of thick chitin. Is it called chitin? I don't, is it called...
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll load that into the chest also.
Yes, okay, yes, it is...
Oh.
Yes, they are chitin. Okay.
Oh, alright. Drauger, you gave Horatio some sort of sentence done, right?
I gave that to Aelea.
Oh, well, do you think maybe you could ask them if they can send some people to help us get the rest of it? That way we get it home before the birds get it.
I
Yeah.
could do that. Yes.
All you gotta do is just tap the thing and it should send.
She'll hold it in her hand and tap the stone. We have found a very large crab that we need to move. Among other things, if you could send some people further east to help us.
Understood. I'm sending a group now. Thank you for the notification.
Can I see this over here? Like this boat?
Yes, absolutely.
While everybody over here is talking and everything, I'm gonna go and explore this.
Yeah, absolutely. What exactly are you exploring?
Looking for anything that potentially could be helpful, or see if there's any like solid wood there that we could potentially use. Road. Anything
Absolutely.
useful.
Absolutely. Give me an investigation.
I find a boat.
Wow.
It doesn't seem like there's anything of great use. The metal from the anchor might be able to be melted into something, but you don't exactly have the equipment to do so. So for the time being, it doesn't seem to be any sort of valuable. The material is just too weathered, too worn to give any sort of structural support, and it has no value as firewood, aside from kindling.
Well, I'll just kick the hull of the ship and walk back over to the rest of the group.
I'm gonna go check up on Chris.
Chris
The
is
crab
fine.
has crawled up onto Chris's shoulder.
Chris is
It still
holding it.
has, yeah, it
He's
still
just being-
has, yeah, it still has the apron on it, like almost like a cape.
He's just holding the buddy. He's vibing with his little fella.
Yeah.
Beating the sword and just holding it.
Nice swing.
What I do, I guess.
You like crab?
He's gonna kind of like put his hand over to like kind of clasp over, almost like trying to make sure that the other one can't hear it. Goes every now and again, and then we'll unclasp.
Crabs have been known to commit acts of cannibalism, so I don't think he would be very offended.
If anything, he might be more offended if we don't include him.
Gonna be honest. Gonna be honest.
The prime way to honor his mother, you know.
True.
It's what you would want.
It's what you would have wanted.
It's like the second best thing after not dying.
Actually, I think she would have rather eat the baby than die.
Yeah.
The dog lived well.
It's probably, without the same distractions that you guys had, it probably takes only about 20 minutes for the there's a specific word, I forget it. The crew wasn't word, but the crew of let's say about like maybe 10 people managed to get there.
The reinforcements.
It's full shock and surprise on their faces as they see just how big this is. And then just like slow celebration and excitement as they realize like, holy fuck, this might be like an answer for a problem. And allowing you guys to continue on, they set to work, and within no time, they, with a collection of rope and some, other bits and bobs of wood and scrap palm leaves, so on and so forth, they managed to make a bit of a sled to drag this thing back home.
I think Aelea will also mention to someone that they left behind that crate with tent supplies.
They nod, gives a thumbs up, and head off.
Oh, should we also just pass off the chest we currently have?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, all the stuff is passed off, and this little contingent. Contingent was the word I was looking for. This little contingent takes it all back.
See if we can't make any like armor with that, because got a feeling we may need it.
One of them nods.
Further east or to the north?
Wouldn't.
East
It's
is
not too much.
beast, or something like that.
Hell yeah, east is beast.
If it's,
East coast, beast
That's our
coast,
first
east coast,
one.
beast coast.
West
think we
Coast,
just-
West Coast. But that's
you,
not what we're on about. This is the southern coast of an island, fellers.
West
What
Coast
are
is
we
West
gonna do?
Coast.
West coast, worst coast.
Facts.
East Coast, least coast.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you! Alright, anyways, move your fucking token, you bitches.
If it's not too much to ask, you think we could take a little bit of a rest if that's okay?
You did get slammed on by a giant crab. I think that's a fair ask.
I'll try and catch some more fish
If-
for us. Maybe we can get some food in our stomachs also.
You likely find this a nice little inlet. That seems pretty good for rest.
Bitches.
Just gonna try
love
and
it.
catch a couple of fish. Ooh,
Oh my
Damn.
fucking god. Oh my
Did you
fucking
do it
god.
again? Oh shit, dude.
can I just say like?
Oh
I
my
caught him-
god.
Can I say
So
I caught him
how many fucking nat 20s have you gotten with this?
for fishing?
Yeah.
3.
I feel like whatever, I can't remember the name of this fish, but it should just be your spirit animal at this point.
The mahi mahi.
Yeah, it's your spirit
Uh,
animal now.
It's a pretty... Honestly, alongside getting this fish, I want you to just knock off 10 days of study for this proficiency, because Jesus Christ. It's like you're a fucking natural.
It's the
Honestly-
fly.
Yeah. I am...
What makes it worse is I'm getting nat 20s when it comes to fishing, but God knows I can't find a single piece of useful equipment out there.
All right.
Hey, food.
Fucking no.
May come to regret this, but it's also, just a small tool thing. 3 fucking nat 20s with this shit and how much you've been fishing. I'm going to be a generous god. I'm just gonna say, it's just, you're a fucking natural at fishing. You have the tool proficiency with it.
Let's go.
Well, now he can roll a 23 instead of a 20.
I have
Oh my
fishing
God.
as a fucking thing.
Alright, anyways, yeah, just, go ahead and, position yourselves around the map wherever you want.
Gonna find shade in this tree. Not in, but under. Or maybe... Have we poked around this wreck already?
No.
Aelea's gonna poke around.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll investigation.
What is my investigation? There we are.
What's everyone's passive perception again?
11.
13.
15.
15.
Word.
My investigation was a 13.
13? This wreck has probably been here the longest out of most of the ones that you've seen. Aside from the ones that are just all ribs, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so old that there isn't even a name etched into the ship. And from the outside, it's hard to tell if there's anything useful without getting inside to see if there's anything inside still. At the very least, because it's so far from the water, it hasn't collected all the seaweed and other growth that some of the other wrecks you found has.
We're taking a moment to reflect on whether it's a good idea to open a Pandora's box when we're trying to rest.
Of course it is.
That's the fun.
We're
Levina, what are you
thinking
doing?
about the wisdom score.
She's sitting up on the rocks looking at the ocean.
Okay, just wanted to see what you were doing down there.
Can I try and cast a hook to Levina?
Go for it.
Dexterity or
I think that would just be a straight, be an attack roll, but it wouldn't be, any sort of damaging thing.
4?
No. It does plunk in the water.
And you pull up another Mahi Mahi.
I mean, do you want me to roll?
Yeah, go for it. Roll it.
It's in the water.
If you fucking roll another 20, I'm gonna cry.
12.
Again, you get one of the smaller fishes. But,
It's actually a 15.
Is
Remember,
everyone-
proficiency.
oh yeah.
Oh, 15.
True.
Oh, yeah, so you get you get, a more medium-sized fish. Probably... I'm trying to think of fish species, but it's, hard to...
Salmon.
Trout.
What's up?
Like a salmon or a trout.
Those are freshwater fish.
I mean, they do
Saltwater's
have
good.
salt. Yeah, they do have saltwater. Yeah, you know what? I'd say you probably get Yeah, I'd allow it.
I got a sea bass.
Okay.
Yeah, sea bass. There we go. Sea bass. Perfect.
It's at least a
It's
C
I'm
plus
just
or
trying- it's just
something.
it's like goddamn. Fuck you. Rocks fall, you die again.
I fall off the rock into the ocean.
A shark eats you. All right. Is everyone positioned where they want to be? Yeah.
That's an ominous
Me?
question, but yes.
No, I am a little golden retriever boy. I am sticking next to my paladin.
And the one with the highest passive perception is Aelea. Yes.
I think Chris and Aelea both have a 15. Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which direction are Chris and Rae looking? Or are they just looking at each other?
I That's a fantastic question.
Is Chris staring at my ass again?
No,
Chris is staring at his ass again. Damn.
no.
I cast
is
command on
Rae
Chris.
looking? You
Stare.
know what? No.
Stare.
Where is Rae? Where's Rae looking?
Looking out to the water.
Okay, then
No,
just
no,
looking
actually-
at Rae.
Actually, I changed it. No, she's looking to the jungle.
Oh.
Cool. Wonderful. Perfect. And Jogger, you're continuing to fish.
Yep.
So it's got 43 rations. Thanks to you fuckers. Goddamn. You fish up. Yeah, that's still 12. Because of the fish.
Still
So,
12.
yeah. This is one of the smaller, colorful fish.
Yeah, let me just.
As you fish it up, you hear like an inquisitive little chirp behind you.
Hell?
Oh.
Did anybody hear that?
Yager gets eaten.
Oh.
Jogger, are you like turning around? Oh my god, fuck you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate all of you.
Neck snaps.
If I could remove that ability, I would fucking ban you from rotating tokens so goddamn
No,
hard.
that's how I'm gonna turn around.
No, fuck you.
Wait, why don't
Nope.
you just... No.
That's how I'm doing
it. Advanced transform, flip horizontal.
I click at advanced transform, flip horizontal.
You know
There.
what?
Now you're
Fine.
looking at it.
Fine.
There we
Fine.
go.
Fuck you, guys. Yeah, there's just like a small feathered little creature looking up at you.
Oh.
Or more specifically, looking at the fish.
Huh. Look at one of the smaller ones and I'm just like toss it into its mouth.
You toss it and it immediately jumps up, snaps it, and it just
Huh.
darts back.
Do I still have speak with animals up?
That's a 10-minute spell, so it probably has worn off by now. But you can see it amongst the brush as it snacks on the fish you gave it.
I mean,
Chris will kind of just watch it walk by after the fact. He doesn't notice it's there, and it's just like, Jogger?
yeah.
Why? What?
Hold on. I'm gonna try and catch a smaller fish quickly.
Okay.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh my god!
You don't catch a smaller fish. You don't catch a smaller fish at fucking all.
It's a fucking
The
sunfish.
19 and the 20. This is insane.
Sunfish is one of those bitches.
So what does the 23 get me, DM?
We're entering uncharted territory.
Fish. Alright, give me a second.
A new territory has entered the chat.
Sparky's gotta do so much research on fish now.
Listen, I love fish. I used to like have like a lot of
Welcome to
fucking
high
knowledge
school.
about them. No, it wasn't even just high school. It was well before I entered high school. It was just I love fish.
Insert the Animal Crossing oarfish.
Yeah.
Are you fucking...
What? What?
Again!
What?
Not again!
He did it again!
No!
No fucking way.
No
No
fucking
Please,
way.
one more time.
No
Just do it one more
fucking way.
time. We gotta know. One more. Oh, okay.
It's not a smaller fish. It's still not a smaller fish.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck
Oh
me,
my
dude.
God. A pack of dolphins. That's a
I was just hoping for like another tropical fish or something else I could just toss the bird thingy. try and lure it closer again.
You've been cursed with
That's
excellence.
fucking not.
Yeah, honestly.
Can I catch another
Uh,
shark? Maybe get some more teeth out of it?
The
We
first
gotta
one,
figure out these things are.
the first one you catch is a massive fucking grouper.
Fuck.
And I don't know if you guys know
A
how
Goliath
big
grouper.
Yeah. Those things are huge.
they get. Fucking big.
That's just a sea refrigerator.
This is like
Mhm.
about like maybe like if Chris was laying down, it would be 2 feet longer than Chris.
Chris is just the measurement.
He
of
is the measuring
fucking-
stick, yes, because he's the tallest motherfucker here.
Americans will use anything.
Wait, Chris, how
besides-
tall
I
are you?
was just about to make that joke.
6'6".
Chris,
Well,
you're
it's
6'6"?
so it's the easiest way to like give like a visual comparison.
So
'cause,
that
like-
fish is 2 times the size of me.
Yes, because like I can definitely say like, oh, it's 8 feet, but saying like, oh, it's like Chris but fucking bigger, it gives a visual of it. And then the next
wow.
one is a Napoleon fish, which
What?
isn't as big as the grouper, but you know, still big motherfucker.
Jesus
Both of
Christ.
these, I will say, are worth 5 rations.
5 rations for like 7 people.
Heck,
And then, actually, no, yeah, you're right. I'd honestly maybe 6 rations.
can someone check his fishing rod? I think this guy's got lure 3 on it.
Okay.
Honestly, I might just be like, shit, man. I guess this fucking rod is enchanted. The next one, I'm just going because you were specifically going like, no, I want a fucking small fish. I want a fucking small fish. You get like,
There's a small fish. It's a 10.
yeah, like you get a couple small fish.
Okay. So I'll take the couple of small fish, finally, look to everybody and be like, can somebody go take care of those fucking help?
Help!
I'm gonna try and... I'm
That
trying...
grouper could just straight up fucking swallow Jogger, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try and befriend this bird.
Aelea turns to help and then does a double take upon seeing this feathery reptile thing.
Just ignore that. Worry about the fish.
What? You are feeding it? Is that a good idea? What if it follows us?
That's what I'm kind of hoping. He seems pretty chill.
I do not know about that, but sure. As long as you are willing to take responsibility for that, sure. Yes.
Yeah, just don't attack it. And I'm gonna use one of the staff charges and cast Animal Friendship.
First and foremost, after... Oh my god, one second. I should have a... Where is it? I'm supposed to have something, but... Irregardless, first and foremost, it sniffs the air after finishing its first meal, and then notices you are approaching with more, and slowly approaches. Notices that you are still approaching with fish, and then just scurries over to you, sits on its hind legs and looks up at you.
Just, like I said, cast Animal Friendship and cast the fish in its direction.
Animal friendship. Just need to check the specifics of that. This is at...
First level. It has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Well,
Or
it
be
also
fine.
has to be intelligence,
Four.
so...
Or higher? I guess it depends if it's 2014 or 2024.
Yeah, so
version.
the spell fails.
Oh. That sucks. You
But-
still want to be my friend, buddy?
Yeah, like, the rapper's, like, the creature snaps up, the fish, and once more gives, like, these sort of, like, not a chirp, but it's like a mix between a chirp and a growl, but you can tell it's
Like a trill?
it's like, yeah, a trill. It's like this docile kind of inquisitive noise.
Can I make an animal handling check to try and become its friend?
Yeah, do so with advantage.
$13.
It doesn't seem hostile towards you. It, very much allows you to just, like, even hand feed it.
I mean, I'll take it.
You're not able to really tell. Like, there is an intelligence behind its eyes, but you're not able to discern too much what is going on in its mind.
Well, I'll tell it to follow me, and I'll try and come over here and catch it some more fish. 7.
Unfortunately, you do not catch a fish, but it does sit patiently. Because it's seen, like, what the other stuff you have caught.
There's a 20 again. Not a nat 20, but a dirty
Okay,
20.
okay. It's not a crit, so I'm not going to give you another fucking...
I just love the way you made it start with, "Are you?" and then stopped.
Yeah, I had to... Oh, thank God. Yeah, no, you fish up a very sizable catch. I'd probably say, like, another, like, small shark, maybe, like, a...
Oh, another shark? Cool, I'm gonna do the same thing with the teeth, though.
Yeah. As you take the teeth, the raptor digs into its hide.
Fine by me, buddy. You can eat up. How many more teeth do I get?
Roll me 2d20. Not 2d20, 2d10, 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 2d10.
I got 10 more teeth.
Yeah, 10 that are, actually worth collecting.
Right, so I'm up to 56 shark teeth.
Where the fuck is this? I'm trying to find something. But, yeah, no, the raptor just digs in.
I'm just gonna keep letting him eat. I'll probably try and reach out and pet him a couple of times, see if I can't, like...
It doesn't seem adverse to you touching it.
Nice.
If you want to give me another animal handling check with advantage.
14. One better.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It still looks at you with this strange curiosity. It's far more intelligent than any bird you've ever, like, seen before.
That's not true. Aelea is a bird lady.
I feel like that's racist.
Aelea, is that racist?
Aelea is a very sophisticated lady. She does not chirp and sit and wait for people to give her fish. So I feel like there's some differences here.
There's a, yeah, I know. I feel like this is a little racist, it's just, God, Jogger, what the fuck, dude?
Look, I'm half-witted.
Okay, that was good.
I'm gonna shut up now.
No, I said that was a good joke. Anyways. Yeah, no, like,
We're trying to deal with this fucking hundreds of pounds grouper right now, I think. It's
Yeah.
gonna take Levina and Aelea to get it somewhere. We can move it.
or just Chris or Rae.
Yeah, Chris can pick the guy up.
How many-
Someone's just gotta hold his crab.
How many pounds is that thing?
I want to make it clear that I lost about 20 pounds worth of gear.
The grouper's just adding it back.
Yeah.
I think it's more than 20
And
pounds.
I can carry 270 pounds. Not push, drag, or lift. Carry 270 pounds.
Okay, maybe you'll need help from Rae.
I can push drag or lift 540.
So if we build a cart out of the some of the Chinton that we got, or some of the
Chitin.
hull, the chitin, or some of that hull, we should be able to move it, or like a sled.
And also, Aelea, do you have enhance ability?
I do.
Do you have the so do you know what the strength one does?
I'm pretty sure it doubles it, right?
It doubles it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
it
can
does.
carry 540 and push, drag, or lift 1080.
1080. Yeah. Perhaps it is a good idea not to fish up anything bigger than what we could carry for now.
Hey, I wasn't trying to fish this up.
You are the stuff of legends. You know this?
Honest to
I
God,
guess
like,
so.
the fact that he gets so... That's 5 total fucking nat 20s while fishing.
You
I didn't
are
even fucking
going
need to give him proficiency.
You
Okay.
are going to go
He
down
came with it built in.
instantly for having done this
Fucking-
expedition single-handedly for the first few days.
You should get
I will
compensated
make
for
sure of
this.
it.
The raptor is just watching you guys talk about this.
Is it a medium-sized creature?
Let me just check.
Would you ride
here.
it as a mount is what you're asking.
Oh my God!
Definitely. Definitely.
Listen,
Let
I'm just
me-
saying, in the Eberron campaign setting, that's just a thing that happens.
Let me
The
just check.
Havlings there ride dinosaurs.
Hey, it was either going to be
It
this
is.
raptor or the dog.
It is.
It
It
is.
is medium.
Cool.
It is medium.
Can I try to ride the damn thing?
Animal handling.
Bet. Let's go now 20. Oh, 13.
It does not seem too keen on allowing you on its back,
Even bribing
and
me?
it even
Yeah.
kind of gives like a little bit of a hiss as you try.
We'll try again later. Don't worry, buddy.
It
I got
doesn't
more
seem like an aggression type hiss, more of just like, I don't know what you're doing, this does not seem good, I do not want you to do this.
We'll try again later, buddy. Don't worry. There's a nice juicy crab waiting for you.
Oh my god.
Oh
We're gonna have this wild animal hang out at our camp. It's going to eat and destroy all our supplies and run off into the woods.
Oh, we'll be fine. There's one person in particular we can offer.
Oh my god.
So wait, what am I carrying again?
Oh, his dinner.
A giant fucking 400-pound grouper.
Okay, I can still carry another. Can I pick up the raptor too?
No, you're not picking
Well,
up my raptor.
There are two very large fish.
The other one's
There's
probably
also
like
the
200.
Napoleon fish.
The other one, oh, hold on a second. Let me check the Napoleon fish. Wait. I think. Oh yeah. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, the Napoleon fish is probably about the same amount of weight. At least this specimen.
Okay, so
So each of
so
them's
with
400
enhance
pounds?
ability, I can drag them both.
You know, I'd say like they can get up to like 400 to 420 pounds. This one probably is about 250.
How much weight of fish is that again?
750. I was counting.
Was it a 500-pound grouper?
No, it's 400 pounds.
Oh, then 650.
650 pounds of fish. Plus, like, honestly, there's probably, like, easily, like, 60, like, not 60, like probably about 50 pounds of fish in Joggers, like, little fucking woven basket.
Yeah, I don't even know how this happened, guys.
Do you want for me to try and help with carrying or helping you carry that?
I got a feeling we may all have to help. Let's just start heading back. Let's set up a mark here, and then we'll head back and bring everything back.
Was the plan for Aelea to cast enhance ability on Chris, or are we all just going to pitch in and carrying this back?
I thought the enhanced ability was already cast on Chris.
I just wasn't sure. I can do that. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
It probably would be for the best, let's be real.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'll spend the second level spell slot. What could go wrong?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Anyways,
Haven't used any spell slots yet. It's okay.
as you all start to leave, the raptor remains seated for a moment.
Remember,
The jogger, as you look back, it's now seated a little closer.
I'll get you more fish. Come on.
You know that cat gif where it's just like the dude peeks around the corner and then the cat's closer,
Yeah.
and then
It's like that.
yeah, it's like that. It's like every time you look back at it, it's closer, and just like sitting there waiting.
We have to drop this off, and then you can get more fish.
Second. So, Aelea, I need you to roll me a 1d100.
Oh.
You attempt to cast Enhance Ability. Your hands glow for a moment. Chris, you feel no different.
That was strange.
Was something supposed to happen there?
It was. Let me try it again. I don't.
Chris, if you want to roll Insight, and Aelea, you want to roll Deception.
I sure can.
Clarifying question. Was the spell slot expended?
No. 18 is pretty high, but it's an it's 18 is pretty high, but it is an opposed check on 24. I will say, Chris, you do get like a sense that something is a bit off, but that Aelea is she's not bullshitting you, at least is what the guess is.
Well, so long as you can carry the one big fish, we can all split up the other one.
Okay.
So let's just all.
Are you able to carry that on your own? I can try again.
That's up to you.
It seems very heavy to carry on your own. She'll try again.
Yeah, roll me a D100. This time, though, it seems as though the magic in your hands is about to wane. Once more, it sort of reignites, and this time, Chris, you can feel strength flowing through your muscles.
It has been a while since I had to cast upper level magic.
Deception.
I'm sorry about all of the
Using my same
really
insight, I'm guessing.
very strange. I am not so sure what that was about.
That's it. I'm rolling again. I'm gonna get another 20. I'm kidding.
Can I try and roll intimidation to be like, are you actually telling the truth here?
I mean, first and foremost, roll an insight,
Insight.
like to see if you
Yeah,
even
I ain't beating that now.
like.
It
16.
has been a long day.
Oh, that was actually supposed to be a flat 15. I have a +0 to insight.
Oh. Yeah, like it's weird, but maybe it's like, you know, Aelea is just a bit flustered from that, given that she's a very outwardly, you know, not extravagant, but social person. So it's maybe she's just a little embarrassed is all.
She got flustered by seeing the size of the fish I caught.
It is
Women
true,
want me,
it's
fish fear
enough.
me.
Okay, I'll say it. Casey, you need to draw Drauger with that fucking hat now.
Yes, please.
You fucking need to.
What happened?
You need to
Women
draw
want me,
Drauger with the
fish
hat
fear
that's...
me.
Yeah, women want me, fish fear me. Alright, anyways. Yeah, as you all make your way back, every so often, you'll look back and you see a little raptor following after you. It's at a distance, and every so... It's like... Again, it's like the cat, where it thinks it's hidden. As it's like peeking out behind a tree, or from a bush, or from behind a rock. But it's really not as hidden as it thinks it is.
What are you talking about? He's so sneaky. What raptor?
He's the sneakiest.
Well, that's the first time.
And as you all make it back to camp with a massive haul, and Odin already going to fucking town with the crab. And, you know, it looks as though also some other supplies have been found here and there to at least set up a big, like, kettle.
Hey, Odin,
Odin looks.
I may need a bigger basket.
I suppose you do. And with that, we are going to end tonight's session.
Wahoo! There's just one thing I wanted to say before I end the recording.
Okay?
Yeah.
Aelea, there is no need to be embarrassed. Magical dysfunction is very common in birds your age.
No fucking way!
No fucking way!
Alright, now on the recording. Alright, that's all. Bye, guys.
No fucking